They only come out at night. They're mean, rude, and dead. Not them. Them.
There's 100 of those things out there.
How many did you say?
100?
The dead are refusing to remain buried.
What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna call the boss.
They've come back to life. They're hungry. And they're not vegetarians.
The graveyard out there is full of people coming out of the ground.
We have a little problem.
What the hell is going on there?
Rabid weasels.
What?
More brain.
Do you want a party? It's party time. We got a party. It's party time. Do you want a party?
They're back from the grave and ready to party.
It's party time.
The return of the living dead.
Got a party.
And now, our feature presentation.
I actually was going to try and catch you off guard, but you picked up your microphone really quickly. Much to my chagrin.
Womp womp womp.
Look at you. He's learning, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
He's learning.
Are you
But-
learning about the power of family?
Family.
Family.
Speaking of family, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time to welcome you back to another rip-rousing, zombie-thrilling episode of Cinema Villains. I am your hostess with the mostest, the splendiferous, fantabulous hostess with the mostest, and
Didn't you say that twice?
2 times the fun.
Oh, okay.
And sexually driven co-host Shaggy
Okay.
Black, alongside me, the one, the only. Oh shit, I had it and I forgot it. Fuck.
Womp womp.
I
womp.
did and I forgot. I've been thinking about it the whole time and I fucking forgot it. Give me a second. Fuck, I don't want to call you Jose Jarvis because we did that already.
Yes, you did.
Fuck. Oh, okay, here we go. The mighty punk himself, Jose. Jose, how are you?
Great. I'm feeling great.
And also confused on when I said that.
Yeah, no, I get where it's coming from. But I'm like, okay. I was expecting something more hoorah-ish.
Yeah, I literally spaced out. I had something
guy. He-
monumental and I fucking lost it. I apologize.
It's okay. You're forgiven.
Thank you. Speaking of which, guys, gals, and everything in between.
And ghouls?
Ghouls.
Ghouls.
Damn, I want to fucking say it like him. It's like, yeah, ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back. Did you miss us? We missed you. I am back from my thrilling vacation.
Yay.
Back with this, with my beloved friend here.
Yay.
And I'm glad to be with our lovely fans
Yay.
who are listening and we're talking.
If you're still here, if you haven't given
Yeah,
up.
if you guys haven't given up, because I've seen, we went from like probably triple-digit listeners to double-digit listeners, and I'm talking about low double digits. But doesn't matter. We're going to keep doing this shit until one of us is dead.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's, hopefully we can get reanimated with this dust.
Oh, yeah, dust.
Or mist. Or
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
the fuck.
mist.
Wow, I hope that. Well, anyway, guys, gals, if you're listening to this episode, this is what we're gonna call our 4th of July episode.
Yes.
Something about the country's independence.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that good shit. Hot dogs, Coney Island, fireworks, and also death. Because we actually, the funny thing is, for those who know, we actually, and if you especially talk to my ass, First off, you talk to me and you ask me what are we going to record this next week. Don't ever fucking trust me because honestly, by the time we get to the day to record, I have no idea what we're fucking recording.
Yeah.
So
No, I've told like 5 people what we're doing.
definitely said through Florida when I was in Florida. I definitely said a bunch of people what we were doing. I was so confident, and then we got here today and we're not doing it.
Yeah.
So maybe next year.
Maybe.
Maybe next year. Not 100%, but definitely maybe next year. I just want to say, don't trust me. Don't even trust Jose because we don't know. We don't fucking know.
That's true.
Until we do it. But for our 4th of July episode, we are actually going to do something patriotic. And for those who listen to us, very fucking cinema villainy, we decided to go a different route and stay true to our roots, as it were.
Yes.
What brought us together as friends? Actually, wait, what did bring us together as friends? Was it making fun of other people or what?
Yeah, that's a big part.
Yeah, okay. All right, because we didn't realize we would like the same movies until later down the road.
Yeah.
I realize that now. Holy shit. But yeah, so we decided to do what we normally would do, and that would be horror.
As I recall, it was a horror show.
We started off as a horror thing, and then kind of went. Actually, no, we didn't. We actually really started off with like Mortal Kombat, which isn't horror at all. But we are 80s nerds who love horror movies.
We love our horror movies, especially the 80s variety.
Today's fucking movie that we're covering is horror or comedy.
Horror comedy.
Horror adjacent.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever the words are. We are covering a movie that I didn't think that happened on this day until I fucking realized it.
Mm-hmm.
Return of the Living Dead.
Do you want to party?
Yes, sir. That
it's
movie.
Party time. Sorry.
No, you're good. I actually wanted you to keep going, but like I can't remember half that song. It's like,
that's
do
all
you
you
want to party?
That song's pretty fucked up. Have you heard the words?
I'd rather not.
Yeah, it's a fucked up song.
Like I'd rather not.
Yeah, no.
It's kind of shit like that, and it's kind of like the more you say it, and I'm kind of like they're gonna talk about like some other shit that I'm not prepared for.
Yes.
And no.
So there's 2 versions of this song. It's minor trivia.
Okay.
One's like they made for this movie. Where they talk about zombies and blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
There was another one that's talking about something completely different and depressing. And I'm like, oh, no.
Drugs?
Worse.
Rape?
Yes.
Oh, God. How'd I go from drugs to rape in that fashion?
Right? You just went from...
like 0?
to 60 real quick.
Like just real fucking fast. This shit got dark.
And furious?
Yeah, don't listen to that fucking song. No, fuck you. Yeah, don't listen to that song. But in the movie, it's fucking great. Just don't listen to the other version of that song because it's no. No. We decided to cover Return of the Living Dead. It's actually had a 30-year anniversary based on events as of July 3rd.
Is it really 30 years?
It's been 30 years. I looked.
No.
It's literally when you type in Return of the Dead, it's one of the things that pop up.
What was this, 85?
This was 85, yes.
So 20 is 2005.
So it's 30 plus.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Technically, something with the move. It's 30 plus. They had an anniversary, apparently.
Okay.
I swear to God, it's like I could be reading the internet wrong, but
you probably are, bro.
When you search it, when you search Return of the Living Dead, it pops up and it says like 30 years and some shit. Like I promise you not. Like have I read it wrong? Have I read the internet wrong? Probably. But in this case, I'm not wrong, hypothetically.
Sure, whatever.
Okay, man, don't do this to me. And this is actually a movie me and Jose really fucking enjoy.
Yeah, this is a great movie.
Yeah, it's really fucking. It's still, it holds up in certain parts. Did you just fucking yawn?
Not into the mic though.
God damn it. Damn it, Jose. It's not even late. We're actually recording early for us. For our
I always
standards.
yawn. I just yawn. I'm a yawner.
You're a yawner.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that even mean, Kobe Bryant?
I yawn a lot. It's because I'm fat and my body needs more oxygen, so therefore I have to yawn a lot to get oxygen.
The sad thing is I'm going to
Science.
believe you
Science? Yeah.
because I'm not fat.
That sounds. Are you not?
I actually not. It's confusing. My body's weird.
You're chunky.
See, I say that, and it's only you would think that, but I'm not because it's fucking weird. Like I think I got to do one of those food things that I got to like find out to see like what's because I go from like, oh, he's thin, not thin, but just average, to like that man put on some pounds, and I think it's because of something I eat that gets me bloated. That had me look like that. Because I woke up this morning, no gut. Now look at me, gut in the shirt. Granted, we've been eating like barbecue and drinking,
Yeah.
but like just gut.
Pretty good barbecue too. I
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
actually pretty good.
I didn't mind that place.
Definitely, no, I did not.
Yes.
Nah, I did. I really not drinking that fucking hot whiskey highball
Ooh.
again. Oh, hell no. But no, I highly, I fuck with it.
I'm
Fuck
glad
with
you
it.
do. I'm glad
Yeah, I
you do.
like what, and y'all are talking about what place are you talking about?
Style switch.
Wait, what?
Style switch.
Oh, yeah. Style Switch in Cedar Park, Texas,
There you go.
Austin area, North Austin.
Nof.
Nof. That's where I stay. Yeah, really good brisket. Really good. I'm talking about cut with your fucking fork.
Yeah, brisket was great.
Fantastic.
I enjoyed it.
So nice. I got it twice.
There you go.
Yeah. Also, the macaroni and cheese. I know this is off the wall, but we're gonna talk. Let's go into it a little bit with like barbecue, like with like not just barbecue, but like 4th of July type of
Yeah.
barbecue. Jose, when you think 4th of July barbecue, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
Now, granted, you come from a Mexican background, obviously. There could be some things different there, but tell me a little bit about
like sausage and brisket, maybe some hamburgers on the grill.
So yeah, you're Texas
like
too,
that.
so it's like you're Mexican and Texan, so it's kind of like best of both worlds type of thing. I
yeah.
think I could be
No,
wrong.
yeah.
Not racist, but just
Yeah,
could be wrong. Wait, what are you saying? Yeah, to?
Sure, everything you're saying. Yeah, I'm just agreeing.
Okay. Whew. But no. Yeah, man, and just same thing from Florida, man. We would just ribs, burnt hot dogs that were fucking delicious, hamburgers, but chicken. Like
Chicken?
hot dogs and hamburgers to kind of like start it,
Yeah.
but then chicken ribs, but we didn't do brisket.
You mean chicken comma ribs? Not chicken ribs, right?
Yeah, chicken comma ribs, chicken
said it
and
kinda-
ribs.
You said it kind of together.
Yeah,
That's why
I
was
said it.
making
I
sure.
talk fast, so
There's
it's
some asshole that's gonna say something.
yeah. Somebody's gonna check me. No one's gonna check me because no one listens to this fucking show.
That is true.
I mean, you guys are listening. Thank you,
Yeah, thank you.
all 4 of you.
Yeah.
Kidding.
That's
It's about
almost-
4. Okay, kidding. It's about 40 of y'all
Yeah.
that are diehards, and we appreciate you. But no. Yeah, we never just and then you also had your sides. What kind of sides did y'all have? Now that's what I'm really interested in. What was your sides?
Shit. I don't. Depends on like. So if we're eating barbecue,
Uh huh.
we have like potato salad.
We do have that.
Yeah, like rice.
No.
Depends. Yeah, rice, beans.
Really? Okay, beans, yeah. Like pork and beans or
Yeah.
like just bean. Well, obviously, we didn't. My mom, I don't eat pork.
Yeah.
And then, like, my stepdad doesn't eat pork. So my mom, who kind of still does, but she not really because I think she changed her diet.
Yeah.
But, like, she would make, get a can of Bush's beans and then, like, just make that and kind of put our own stuff in it a little bit. But, like, yeah, that's pretty much what that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when it comes to that, I think about sides. And the reason why I'm saying this too is because we have, like when we just left Styles from earlier, you ever get to the point to where you look at mac and cheese and like, yo, you can tell a white person made it?
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Because like, look, people who are listening to this are white. I love you. Just know that. But sometimes y'all can't make no mac and cheese.
Yeah, we judge your mac and cheese.
And we judge the fuck out of you. Like we instantly judge your mac and cheese, right? If you one of my white homies and you tell me you make some bomb ass mac and cheese, I already have a fucking question, like my fucking eyebrow raised like the fucking Rock, like just thinking about it. But if you give me that mac and cheese and it slaps, I won't judge you. I'd be like, okay, you make a fine mac and cheese. But just it's only kind of like just being real. I'm just being 100% honest with you. I don't trust people. I don't trust white folks in their mac and cheese. I really don't. I don't. Got to this place today. I look at their mac and cheese. I had ordered it. I had already set an order, but I didn't look at the mac and cheese until after I ordered it. When I ordered it, I was like, okay, the mac and cheese. And then I looked at it. I was like, oh, no. Because it looked, that soupy mac and cheese look. You know what I'm saying? Like, this cheese is just, it's not, the cheese isn't goop. It's like, how can I say this? Like a sauce on noodles.
Yeah, okay.
Like, no, man. Where's the cheese? Like, So I was already skeptical. So I already had my salt, my pepper, just waiting for it to be like, okay, this is going to be bland as fuck. Little did I know, I was pleasantly fucking surprised because as soon as I tasted it, it's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
Fucking, there was some hint of some jalapeno in there.
Mm-hmm.
Which really fucking, like, I love my spicy shit.
Yeah.
So, like, the taste of the jalapeno was fucking great. It still kind of had that soupy kind of, like, not super soupy.
Yeah.
But kind of, like, not liquid cheese type of texture.
Right.
But, it actually just, like, but it really, like, it coagulated together and still was really good. So, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, wasn't bad.
What did you think of it?
No, it was good. Like, I was surprised, too, when you talked about jalapeno flavor. I'm like, what? And I tasted it, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like,
it wasn't, like, spicy, but it had
no,
just
it was
right
a
amount
kick.
of kick. Yeah.
It was like enough, like, hey, motherfucker, like knock on your door type of, like, hey,
Yeah.
what up? Like, we added something to this. Like, yo, what kind of, is this jalapeno cheddar? Like,
Yeah.
this is some good shit.
Yeah. No,
And it's not like, and it wasn't like orange. It was kind of like that whitish
yeah,
orange.
It was like, yeah. No, exactly.
So it was like, I don't know what kind of cheese y'all used, but it was like the noodle, the macaroni elbow noodle looked like
kinda
like
white,
a fucking
almost-
pale
yeah,
orange.
there you go.
Like a pale orange. And it was just like, I was like, man, like I said, looks can obviously be deceiving. And I was just like, I put it like this, I had no fucking worries about the meat whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because it's Texas. It's very fucking hard to fuck up barbecue in Texas. The only way you fuck up barbecue in Texas is if you ain't from Texas.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Jose, you're the Texan here. I'm not.
Yeah, no, that's about right.
That's okay. So, like, I had no qualms on the meat. It was the sides that were always going to be fucking questionable. And mac and cheese, being a black man growing up in a black household, you fuck that up. Guarantee I'm never ordering again.
Right.
Right? Lo and behold, though, I was fucking shocked. Color me shocked. I was like, wow, this is fucking tasty. Like, and a part of me is kind of scared because, like, it's one of those things to where, because it's one of those places to where people, like, make the mac and cheese and they kind of just take it out, and when one thing empties, they'll take another one out and they put it in.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sitting there going, like, what if the motherfucker who makes it is sick one day and someone else has to make it? I mean,
Right.
yeah, it's a recipe that they have to learn, but sometimes you can tell who has love in it.
Yeah.
Because not two people are going to make the same type of mac and cheese. Something's going to taste better on the left than it does on the right sometimes. Like, it's weird. It's a weird thing. But yeah, I fucking really enjoyed that, and they will be seeing me again. Whenever I decide to leave my house.
There you go. Right. Exactly.
Because I don't leave this bitch whatsoever. Shaggy does not go out. Shaggy don't leave his stoop.
Nope.
But yeah, I mean, do you guys now? Obviously, it being 4th of July, this is our fucking fireworks finale spectacular episode. What do you normally do for 4th of July, Jose?
Normally, I'm just chilling, relax. If we have like some type of barbecue to go to, we go to the barbecue. That's about it. Enjoy my day of freedom, blah, blah, blah. Not really, but
Yeah,
my day off of work. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's literally it.
This is National Have a Day Off of Work Day,
Pretty much.
unless you're in the restaurant
Oh, yeah. Then sorry, guys.
or the
Hopefully, I got paid overtime or something.
Well, yeah, no, they get paid. You would get paid the other day. You would get paid holiday
Yeah.
pay, and then
Yeah.
on top of that, you're getting you get paid holiday pay, and then obviously you'll get not just that, you'll get you'll be in there and just be like, okay, cool. You'll also get like your regular pay, holiday pay, and then whatever. So, and then typically, that's what I was gonna say. Typically, they close early.
Yeah, no, there you go.
But yeah, like I mean, for my family, yeah, and then for my family, we kind of do the same shit. We just meet up. Like we don't really celebrate 4th of July. It's mostly Christmas
Right.
for us that we go big on. 4th of July, we just kind of meet together, have a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
Ain't shit, just whatevs. You know, not a big. What are your thoughts though on fireworks?
I mean, I don't mind them. Go for it. But only thing is, I got to bring the dog inside.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you
go
have
inside,
you do have
go
pets.
inside, tame the dog, because he'll be like, "What the fuck is going on? We're all dying. Everybody get inside."
Help! The world is ending.
Yes.
Oh, your poor pet.
I know that's the only thing that sucks.
Yo, wait. Does Harry?
Harry doesn't give a shit, man.
I figured that's why
he is
cats
a
are
cat
killed.
of cats. He's just like, the fuck is that, man? Whatever.
Like, huh? All right. Goes back to sleep. Dog's like, what the fuck is that? Like, dogs are like, what the fuck is that noise?
Yeah. War, get under the table. Come on, man.
Exactly. Fucking like you're fucking. You said Titan.
Yeah, Titan the Wonder Dog.
Titan the Wonder Dog. Why do I have a like? Why do I always think that Titan's like reenacting fucking Predator? Like he's fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Putting mud on his face.
Like it's like get down now.
Get to the chopper. Run.
Bro, like come here. I'm over here.
Kill me.
Kill me.
Oh, goddamn.
Kill me in dog world. Kill me. Arr. Arnold Barkinator
There you go. Barkinator.
stars in the 4th of July.
Boom, boom, boom.
Explosions. But no.
Goddamn.
I don't mind fireworks.
Yeah.
But if them shits are popping off at 12 o'clock,
Yeah.
12:01, I'm calling the police.
There you go.
I am snitching. Yes, to those who like saying, "Oh, Shag, why would you do that?" I'm like, "Bitch, I'm trying to sleep."
And then I'm like, here's how I feel. You have to 4th of July. If you are popping them shits the next day still,
Yeah, like
I'm like,
I'm
hey.
calling the police. Like, yes, I know this show is not a real big fan of police and police
Right.
activity, but I know they got a job to do, and I am taking my right as a citizen to snitch because I have just about McFucking had it.
yeah.
Like, no sir, no sir. Pop that shit at 12:01 if you want to. I'm fucking waking up at 9. And I'm waking up and I am fucking snitching. Like,
Yeah.
sir. My neighbor's an apartment
then-
for something is still popping off fireworks across the way. I'm gonna need you to come out here and have a cease and desist ready because I am over it. I have to work in the morning. I have fictional children. They have to sleep. And my pets that are non-existent are fucking yelling. I need you to get here as fast as you can. And end this madness.
Yes.
Independence Day was on the 4th. Today is the 5th, sir.
Yeah.
Today is the 5th. Okay? All right, then. But yeah, holy shit. I'm that guy. I am that guy. Please keep popping those fireworks, and I will gladly dump water on them. I am the Grinch. I am the Grinch.
You're like,
when it
"No,
comes to this
sir.
shit." Yes.
Not today.
No, sir, not today. Not me.
Not me.
Yeah, we just, 4th of July is just, we're not going to go into any deep for it. But, obviously, now let me ask you this, because it's a Cinema Villain show. Do you watch any particular movie on 4th of July?
See, this is about the time. Yeah, I would normally try to watch Independence Day.
Yeah.
Sometimes Jaws.
Okay.
That's about it.
Top 2.
Jaws, at least I try to watch it in the summer. At least once a summer, I try to watch
Yeah.
Jaws.
I may watch Jaws tomorrow.
Yeah.
If I might, it's either I'm running Independence Day tonight or Jaws tomorrow.
Yeah.
Either one of those two. I said tomorrow. One of them is either going to get played tonight while the other one's going to be tomorrow. But I feel you on that. And the crazy shit is, there's a lot of other movies we could be watching for 4th of July. This one being the one that I was like, wow, I forgot this happened on 4th of July.
Yeah.
You know what the other one that popped up that happens on 4th of July? I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, that's right. That is right.
Mm-hmm. They had a fucking the little festival and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, That was done there, and then like there was a couple other like other movies like we're gonna cover I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, or we're gonna cover that and probably this summer, maybe
Maybe.
maybe
see.
not.
We'll see.
All I remember is Brandy getting her ass whooped in the second one.
Yeah.
like I was having a conversation on Twitter today.
You don't even remember Jamaican Jack Black?
Oh, I remember Jamaican Jack
Okay.
because I watched that movie the other. Didn't I tell you I watched that movie like it was a few months ago.
Yeah, it was a few months
It was a few months ago. I was fucking watching that movie, and I was like, man, what in the fuck? It had everybody in it. It had Boy from Reanimator in it.
Yeah,
Jack
that's right.
Black, Mekhi Phifer.
Yeah.
It didn't have Mekhi Phifer.
God damn, I'm mad I can't think of the Reanimator dude's name. Jeffrey Combs. There we go.
Yeah, Jeffrey Combs. It had fucking Combs or Coombs.
Combs? I don't know.
But
Jeffrey Combs, yeah.
But it was like, yeah, Brandy stayed alive in that whole movie, and I'm
Yeah,
sitting
she
there
did.
going like, dude, she got her ass. Like I was like, yeah, she stayed alive, which it was cool at the time because that was right around the time that they started putting more black. Like to get the black audience, they definitely put a lot of rappers and singers in their movies. Definitely between 2001 to about 2008,
Yeah.
roughly around that time. But man, because the only ones I think after 2008 though were like we're rappers turn actors.
Yeah.
Like Method Man was like all through like The Wire and
Yeah.
shit, but he steadily stayed acting. Same with
Right.
LL Cool J. Brandy did like a couple of movies. Aaliyah before she died,
Yeah.
obviously. She had like a couple.
Yeah,
like,
she was trying. She was trying to
yeah,
cross
but
over.
Queen of the Dam probably would have been if she unfortunately she hadn't passed.
Yeah.
She would have had that. But like, you know, that but watching that, but going back to saying I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, I was like, Brandy survived, but she got her fucking ass beat through that entire movie. And kudos to her, what was in her contract is like, yo, y'all can't kill me. He's like, but can we whoop your ass? Yes, you can.
Loophole.
Like, she's like, yeah, we're gonna need. I don't know. If I find out that she did her own stunts, I'd be proud.
Right.
I'd be proud because I like the way she was getting. I don't think she did her own stunts because you would probably hear more about that. But she
Right.
got her ass whooped in that movie. Her character got her ass whooped in that movie. Jesus, holy mother. But yeah, man, like when you come and think of like 4th of July movies, it's definitely Independence Day and Jaws.
Yeah.
I told you the story about and I'll share this eventually when we cover it. I told you a story about how the movie theater back at home, Sunray Cinema, shouts out to you, Jacksonville, plays Jaws. Has 2 showings for Jaws every year.
Yeah.
And they sell buckets of Nargissette, which is the beer in the movie.
Right.
That Captain Quint drinks, and they do that, and it's like the coolest fucking experience.
Yeah.
But we like that's one of the movies that I fucking try to watch, and then like I said, Independence Day, yeah, but it kind of feels like a chore, even though I know the movie's good.
Yeah.
Still feels like a fucking chore. But now, I was today years old when I found out Return of the Living Dead happens on the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
Which technically counts as a 4th of July movie.
Yeah, you think. Yeah, might as well.
I mean, shit, the way it ends, it goes
Right,
into the 4th. So,
exactly,
yeah,
yeah.
it's fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
Foreshadowing. I may throw this in the rotation.
Yeah.
I may do this. I may watch this at like 11 o'clock. So by midnight, it's the 4th.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
movie's
that's
like
pretty
towards
good,
the,
yeah.
like kind of close to ending, which makes sense. But I think I might add this in the rotation. I'm trying so hard not to laugh. You guys know we usually have the movie playing in the background. I may restart it, but we just seen like one of our favorite parts, or one of my favorite parts.
Yeah.
And I think it's now come up to like Jose's favorite part too, because
Yeah.
when I pointed out, it just makes it that much funnier.
Right.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think I might throw this in there as a rotation. Like before and then obviously with me just finding out this is a 4th of July, like technically a 4th of July movie. How did you experience this movie originally, Jose?
I don't know what. See, here's the thing. I want to say I seen part 2 before part 1. Because I really dug these movies as a kid because they kind of had comedy to them. So I was able to watch them better even though they were horror. Although I do remember Tarman being fucking horrifying as a kid.
Oh man.
He's easily one of the coolest looking zombie designs ever. He's just fucking
No,
terrifying.
I fucking agree, and it's weird because when I look at Tarman, I think of one of the fish from SpongeBob that's in like Kevin's group. That's bald head on the top and says Meep
Yeah.
a lot, and like that's and only because they're bald and it has that fucking bald spot. But Tarman was hilariously dope.
Yeah.
Um.
And then, from there, I just remember loving this movie always.
Yeah, and you know what? I think I saw this on TV once. Like, once. I don't remember what channel I saw it on TV, but I remember seeing it once. And it was some years ago. Then I fucking started watching it on... I started watching this on, shouts out to our boys over at Straight Chillin'. They did a thing at our Sunray Cinema, and I believe that was their first where they did a live podcast where they showed Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
And we watched that, and we fucking like that was like my first full experience of it. Mm-hmm. Like I remember this. I vaguely remember that movie before I saw it because I remember what had me on it because Miguel Nunez.
Yeah.
Miguel Nunez was like in this movie, and I was like, okay. I remember his parts, but I think I confused him and the Jason movies together because every time, even when I saw him in this one, I always thought he had that leather on.
Right.
But in this one, he's supposed to be a punk, street punk, and it's kind of like, okay, I think I mixed my movies up, but it's still this one. Like I got into the game late with this one, but I really still enjoy this because it was just, it was really just interesting. With everything else. Now, normally this would probably be our segue. Well, first off, should you watch this movie? Yes, you should.
Absolutely.
Abso-fucking-lutely. This is a Cinema Villain staple. Currently, you can watch it streaming on HBO Max.
Yeah.
At the making of this episode, you can watch it streaming on HBO Max. Normally, we would transition into our Tale of the Tape. But, Jose, this is our first zombie movie.
See.
Which actually opens up a lot of questions. Because in zombie movies, the plural thing is zombies.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's more than one villain.
The villain or what?
So if the villain now normally what we would say unless the villain caused this.
Yeah.
Unless the villain caused this, like hey, this person did this. But in this case there isn't. Like for most zombie movies, let's say like what is it? What was the zombie movie that came out with Dave Bautista?
Oh, Army of the Dead.
Yeah, Army of the Dead. You had definitive zombies in that, right? But then you'll have movies like Night of the Living Dead that doesn't have a definitive zombie, nor does it tell you where the zombies came from or who did it. You'll have like a bunch of zombies. Like 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
You'll have those, like 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. You have those zombies that are just, it's just like really fucking hard to say like where they come from. So the reason why I will say this is another episode that does not have a Villains Wiki.
Villains Wiki? No, but makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just there's no main villain in this.
Right.
So what we decided to do for our lovely audience is we decided that our rating system will also be affected by this slightly.
Just a little bit, yeah.
We had to discuss this. So from here going forward, anytime we cover a zombie movie, unless it has a direct villain, let's say like Resident Evil.
Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly.
Would have like Wesker or fucking whoever, the little girl who ran the Umbrella Corporation.
The Red Queen, whatever.
Like whatever the fuck whatever the fuck it's called, right? And just to bring up, and I hate to bring up those fucking movies, but that's kind of like case in point.
Right.
Instead of picking out a villain, we will pick our favorite zombie, and judge them accordingly.
Yeah.
I honestly will judge the zombies. Actually, I take that back. We will judge the zombies
As a whole.
as a
pretty much,
whole,
yeah.
as a group. And if we have our favorite zombie, that's the one we'll focus on. So in this one, I think it's unanimous. It's legendary Tarman.
Yep. Tarman. He
Tarman,
is-
Tarman zombie.
Yep.
Like
He's the iconic zombie of this movie.
exactly between him and Trash.
Trash. Spoiler. But yeah.
But like
To maybe even a certain extent, half old lady zombie.
yeah, okay, no, the old lady zombie.
Yeah.
Old lady zombie, yeah. Like
But
that
for the
one,
most part, it's Tarman.
yeah, but it's mostly with the zombies here. And there's some things we like. There's some things I like about this movie that the other zombie movies still don't do. They don't do well. Haven't done this well, right? And okay, first off, we're gonna go into before we go into it. If you haven't seen the movie, but you want to, this is the part where we're gonna tell you to pause and go and watch it and come back and just listen to us.
Yeah.
Because we're going to get into spoiler territory.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, we're getting to that. We're getting to that right now, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna fucking cover a lot of it. But it's some shit we're gonna cover beforehand that we want to talk about because this is some shit. Normally, I would go into the movie and we talk about it during the movie, but like I want to get this stuff out of the way now because we're gonna talk about this movie. We're gonna pretty much talk about our favorite parts.
Yeah.
It's a zombie movie. It's a zombie movie through and through. But there's a lot of shit that goes on in the zombie movie that is underlying. And I want to talk about it now versus like later. Unless I want to get like some of the other parts out of the way first before like we get into certain scenes. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
No.
So, one thing I love about this movie, since you brought her up, this movie explains, at least in this realm, why zombies do what they do.
Yeah. Why they eat brains in this.
Yes, in this
these
particular
cases,
sense. Because in these movies, you can't really kill these zombies.
No.
There's one way to kill them, but it's not really super effective.
No, it makes matters worse.
Yes. It makes it just horrible. But they explain that like why zombies eat brains is because it's the pain of being dead.
Yeah, they feel themselves rot.
They feel themselves rot. They're in pain constantly, and the reason why they go for brains is because eating brains numbs the pain. It's like their medicine. So that's one thing. That was always interesting because zombie movies don't do that. Certain zombie movies, because even Night of the Living Dead, they're not eating brains. They're really just fucking just eating you. Period.
Yeah.
Cannibalistic zombies versus brain eating. What's another thing I liked about this? Just several points. I liked the fact that they had a lot of homages. Also, the soundtrack was great.
Oh yeah.
The soundtrack was great.
Nice
Nice little fucking punk mid '80s soundtrack that they had. Not so much punk, but like just enough.
Yeah.
And then also the practical effects in this movie. Some of them were hit and miss, but a lot of them were mostly hits.
Yeah.
The misses were rare. Blatantly rare, but they were rare. Everything else was fucking like it's just great because like Tarman, man, just like I don't know how you got that man to be that skinny, running around like flapping his arms,
Yeah.
fucking moving around and just kind of like
And the way he moved was just
it was
great.
fucking great, man. Holy
Yeah.
shit, like it was believable that this dude was fucking like there was like you can't sit there and tell me that Tarman was a guy in a suit
right.
or a very skinny guy flailing his shit because he was just like it just fuck. This isn't the thing type levels of practical effects, but it's up there.
Yeah.
It's up there when it comes to zombie movies. Like anything you got to add before we get into it? Because that's all I got.
Yeah, that's basically it. That's good.
You have no opinion whatsoever. You're just gonna walk off what I had to say.
Yeah, you know me. Because you basically took away all the good stuff.
I did not.
What did you
There's some
mean?
bad stuff in there you can say.
I don't remember.
Oh, no, you fucking remember, bro.
What's bad? I'm trying to think of what the bad stuff in this movie.
Well, for one, oh, wait, no. No, wait.
See?
Wait, no, there's like one. Because that eliminates two, but that's one. Might actually be the effects. Certain effects. Oh, no. The blatant nudity.
Oh, trash?
Not just trash.
Because that's what she does. That's Linnea
Well,
Quigley.
no.
That's what she does.
That's fine with
Yeah.
her. Like, she gets... Like, it's the thing of the 80s.
Yeah.
You can sew boobs and...
Oh, but we didn't see schlong.
Yeah, you can sew boobs and cooch, but not one damn dick or balls
Well,
at
that
all.
zombie probably didn't have a schlong on him. That cadaver.
It's a fucking cadaver, though, dog. Like, if you're going to be accurate, like, they did everything to hide it.
Yeah.
Like, you can show man ass, but you can't show man,
Well, to
like...
be fair, to have for her nude scene, she was straight up nude the first row.
Yeah.
She had pubes.
Yes.
And they were like, no, you can't show pubic hair on TV. Get rid of that shit. So she shaved. So when she comes back, all shaved, he's like, oh, no, you can see everything. This is worse.
Yes.
Well, what did you
want?
So she had to wear like a fake lower half? So there you go.
Are you telling me her
They made an alginate, an alginate. I don't know what the fuck that word is.
Are you telling me that they made... Her pum-pum was too thick that they had to fucking...
I guess so.
And they had to make a fucking half bottom for her.
She made like a fake crotch, which resembled the bottom of a G-string, and glued it on.
Her gulp was
So she
too...
basically had like a fake mannequin doll bottom. They basically Barbie dolled her, I guess.
That's actually fascinating.
Yeah.
Because now I got more questions. She she keeps her pubes. You can't have pubes. It's like, okay, she shaves. It comes back like, oh shit, that coochie is fat. We can't have this. That has to be it.
Yeah.
That had to be it. Like, come on. Because even then, I'm like, now that you tell me that, because I'll go back and every time we see this movie, I'm like, no, she's. You can see you can see the split right there, and then it's kind of like, wait. Then you told me this, and I'm like, bro, what?
So there you go.
That's just fucking weird. Well, let's go ahead and just get into the movie. Let's go ahead and get into the movie and shit because at this point, you kind of we're gonna keep going into like more spoiler territory. Not saying it's spoilerific, but this is also things that we can talk about.
We'll get through this movie pretty quick.
Yeah, because it's not gonna be. It's not a lot, but it's like, well, okay. So obviously, it's a typical zombie movie, but like, there's some other things that are like deep.
Mm-hmm.
Not super deep, but just deeper than this movie could fucking like. There's a lot of shit going on in this movie.
Yeah.
Like underlying, you blink and you kind of miss it. Like, wait, what? This movie does a lot of fucking foreshadowing.
Yeah.
They do foreshadowing right too, which is kind of
absolutely.
which blows my fucking mind. But Jose, since we're gonna do that, and there's no Villains Wiki this week, can you go ahead and get the lovely people their 4th of July
Synopsis for Return of the Living Dead from 1985. When two bumbling employees at a medical supply warehouse accidentally release a deadly gas into the air, the vapors cause the dead to rise again as zombies.
I like how they say bumbling when only one was really bumbling.
Well, were they really bumbling?
No, one was a new guy on the job, and the other guy was like, fuck it. It's a fucking Saturday. I'm out of here.
Yeah. They didn't become bumbling idiots until after the fact. I felt like, yeah.
To like, yo, we need to fucking do that. Yeah.
When they were freaking out and, spoiler, dying.
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
Dying for the majority of the movie. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Just cut my shit off. Give me 1 second. All right. Return of the Living Dead, 1985, a horror comedy. Directed by Dan O'Bannon. And Jose, where's Dan O'Bannon famous from?
Well, he wrote the screenplay for a little movie you might have heard of called Alien.
Yes.
He's done a lot of movies though. He's a well-renowned.
Well-renowned.
Renowned.
I was going to say, you going to call him a fucking werewolf? What?
Yeah,
That's
sure,
dope.
that too. He's a screenplay writer. He's done. Let me see if I can find up his little list real quick, just so you can see some of the shit he's famous for. Because you'll be like, oh damn. Well, no, thank you.
While you're looking that up.
So let's see. Writer for
Okay.
Alien. Writer for Dark Star. Did this movie.
Mhm.
Which was that was John Carpenter's first movie. Him and John Carpenter were essentially came out together. Let's see what else. I'm trying to think. Anything? I think that's basically it. It was just Alien. Total Recall. That's right.
Total fucking recall.
Invaders from Mars. Life Force. Oh, we're doing Life Force one day.
Okay.
Naked vampire ladies everywhere.
Oh, God. That reminds me of fucking,
Heavy metal.
well, I was going to say...
No, I was talking about he's done heavy metal.
Oh, no.
And Dead and Buried. We just
Yep. We just
watched that on
talked about
Joe Bob for whoever. And that's pretty much it that we would know. But yeah, he's done some good movies, man.
Yeah, okay. All right. So, this movie, like I said, Return of the Living Dead, 1985, done by Dan O'Bannon, came out, or has a release date of August 16th of 1985.
That's such an amazing day. Amazing. A glorious day in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm going to say. No reason. Just no reason.
No particular reason.
No particular reason.
No
That's just-
birthdays or anything.
Yeah, no birthdays. No, none. Just that is an amazing
No.
day. The stars aligned perfectly that day. That's all I got to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jose was born on August 16th
It's just
of that particular year.
It's just amazing. You know, the heavens split open. You know,
You were born when this movie dropped.
exactly.
How
It's
does
just
that make you
not
feel?
Great. Greatness. Oh wait, so this movie's 35.
Yeah. Oh, it was 30 years.
35 year. It hit a 35
It was 30.
year.
Yeah, 30. It had an
I
anniversary.
just outed myself there, but
Yeah, you did.
It's okay.
It's all right.
That's okay. It don't matter. I'm still young on the inside. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I got more gray hairs than you, and that pisses me off.
I know I'm beautiful, man.
Fuck you.
Beautiful dog.
Anyway, so now for our lovely, before I get into the cast, now for our lovely and guessing, like our lovely game of box office. Now, this game doesn't actually have a title,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna give it a title anyway. Like sometime it's work in progress. Gross budget. Let's see, gross budget. Yeah, I'll call it gross budget. Okay, Jose. This movie had a budget of $4 million. What did you think? Now, this is an American box office
Yeah. Okay, American.
because it didn't become later until worldwide box offices counted. But what did you think? How much do you think this movie budgeted? How much do you think this movie made for those years?
I'm going to say
What's the over under?
it went over
Okay, went over. What do you think the number is?
for this movie. All in all,
Yeah.
see, let's say in its entire run or just like originally.
Let's go entire run.
I say all in all, this movie made,
Theater entire
theatrical run. It was made $5. You said $5 million to make.
So it's $4 million to make. It
So
was
it's just-
estimated $4 million.
all in all, this movie's made like $50 million.
$50 million.
Yeah,
You're growing $50 million.
in its entire run. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Jose, you have a talent of coming so close.
God damn it, man.
But today, that talent is not fucking faithful to you.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that shit only made 14
I'm so mad because
14-2.
my original guess was going to be 15.
You
But
should.
then I fucking went.
A part of me.
That's why I was like, wait, its entire run, like yeah,
But you have to think entire cinematic run.
Yeah.
And it's American.
Yeah.
In the 80s.
yeah, that's why. Okay.
So like I was like 50 million.
I was so pissed because I was
I
going to
was
say
like,
15.
no,
God
bro.
damn it, man!
Like,
I'm mad at myself.
14,237,880. It made its $4 million back opening weekend.
Yeah,
With it was estimated $400 million to make the movie. It made $4,403,169. 4,403,169.
there you go. 4 million 403 169. 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 4 million 403
crazy. This movie, let's go down the cast list, obviously. This movie stars Tommy Jarvis Matthews as Freddy, James Karen as Frank, Lena Quigley as Trash, Brian Peck as Scuzz, Clu Gallagher as Bert.
Gallagher, goddammit.
Clu
Get
Gallagher.
that man's name right.
Thank you. I fucking been. I can't say it because I can't read. Let's just say that. Don Calfa as Ernie. Shouts out to the director and the writers who got these men to be named Bert and Ernie.
Yep.
Bert and Ernie, the best of friends, possibly lovers. Beverly Randolph as Tina. Miguel A. Nunez Jr. as Spider. John Philbin as Chuck. Alan Trotman as Tarman? Wait a minute. What else did he fucking play?
Who?
No. So Alan Trotman.
He's best known for his work with Jim Henson and the Muppets.
That makes a lot of fucking sense. Because he was Tarman.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was Tarman.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't tell me he was Tarman.
Oh, sorry. I didn't.
You bastard.
Charman proved so popular that he reprised the character in Return of the Living Dead 2. He doesn't look as cool in Part 2.
Yeah.
And made a cameo in Return of the Living Dead, Brave to the Grave, which came out in 2005.
I gotta watch all of those.
I don't think they're good. I think after
They're probably
3...
not. I think they're probably. I know they're not good, but I probably need to start watching.
Because I
those.
would say 3 is a genuinely good movie. 3 is the one with the chick who's slowly turning into a zombie. and
Like
she's
I'd
putting-
never seen those.
Oh, you never? I gotta bring
I've
it.
never
Man. I
seen-
got it on Blu-ray. I'll bring it then.
They're also on HBO Max.
Oh, Part 3 is?
So I take it back. Some of them are on Shudder
Okay.
and Amazon,
Okay.
and then this one on HBO Max.
Okay, cool.
And then Jewel Shepard is Casey, and then Jonathan Terry is Colonel Glover. All right, now let's get into the show. Because we are damn near an hour in. And
Are we
we've
really?
Not even talked about this movie yet.
Wow.
Let's go ahead. Zombies happen, the end. Kidding. So, Jose, you actually a little bit more fluent in this than I am. I'm going to give you the reins here, my guy.
Right. Although, can I say the role of Bert, who was played by Clu Gallagher?
Yeah.
You know who originally they offered it to, but he wanted too much money, so they turned it down?
If you say fucking...
No. I want to see this version of the movie only because of the actor.
Go ahead.
Leslie Nielsen.
He was supposed to play who?
Bert.
That actually fucking works.
Yes.
I think it would have been the same. I honestly think it would have been the same because that dude definitely had Leslie Nielsen fucking... I want to say, okay, you know what? That makes a lot of sense because if Leslie Nielsen played Bert and the guy who played Bert legitimately had... I can see Nielsen-isms up and down that.
Yeah.
But he would have... He wanted too much money, which would probably fucked around with the budget because the budget was only $4 million.
Right.
He probably wanted somewhere close to that.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say how much, but that's who they originally
You
wanted.
got to think because Leslie Nielsen was like, it's the 80s. Naked Gun.
Yeah. Yeah, Naked Gun.
Yeah.
Airplane. Was Airplane out yet? When was Airplane?
Airplane was, I want to say 19. So this is 85. Airplane.
I want to say it was a year before. That might have been why he wanted too much money.
He was, Leslie Nielsen fucking had like 1980.
Oh, shit. So it's been a minute. No, so he was too big by this time.
Yeah, because Naked Gun came out. Yeah, 1988. So never mind. So it was Airplane.
Well, no, but remember, it was a TV show first.
Yeah.
So he was already popular. It was a Police Squad or whatever.
Yeah, from the Stories of Police Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta do Naked Gun. Just because Leslie Nielsen's a shit, man. That man.
Yeah, he was.
That man's comedic timing is
Also,
godlike.
Also, fucking
Just because he can play it so straight by being, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, it's just like
Yes,
he's
goodness.
not trying to be funny. It's just shit. This funny
This shit
is
just goes that
happening.
way.
Yeah.
The shit goes that way.
Even those like later shittier, scarier movies, like scary movies, he's still the best part about them.
Yeah, because he had fucking, he had Police Squad. Okay, no, I always remember Dracula Dead and loving it.
Oh
That
my god! I kind of want to. I haven't seen that in a minute. I kind of want to watch that again. Oh
man,
no,
yes. Same here. All right, real quick? Which one's your favorite Naked Gun off the top of your
Oh
head?
fuck. Are there three? There's three of them.
There's
right?
three.
For some reason, the one that pops in my mind is part 3. I think that's the one I watched the most as a kid.
With the chick with the where he's with the chick and
Is it with the dude from Tremors?
Oh man, I think it is because this was like the Academy Awards.
Yes. No. That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the chick who was fucking feeling him all day had a fucking slong.
Yes.
Bigger than like shit. And he fucking threw up.
Yeah. Oh, terrible
Oh,
jokes we
my
can't laugh. We
God.
shouldn't laugh at these days. But still, it was the times. I'm
No,
sorry.
you
It was
can
hilarious.
we can definitely laugh
Yeah.
at it.
Oh, shit.
my
But goddamn.
God.
Yes, I remember because he had a flashback. And you know who's in those movies? O.J. Simpson.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like that's what when you said like listen to this, and it's like yeah, he was a Naked Gun, yeah, so and someone
Yeah,
else.
and
But-
fucking, I just remember it was a flashback, and his afro was the size of the fucking earth. He like couldn't
Yes.
fit through the door.
He couldn't
He's
get
like-
in.
He had to go sideways. I was like, oh my god.
oh yeah, and the fucking black baby just popped out. We should probably get back to this movie.
Oh yes, child. Rest in
ahead.
power, Leslie.
Rest in power. Man. Go ahead, take the reins, my guy.
No, but yeah, the movie starts off. We're introduced. It says July 3rd, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're introduced to Frank and Freddie, right?
Yeah, Frank and Freddie.
Frank and Freddie, who, by the way, Freddie's jacket says "fuck you" on it. On the TV version, for editing, it literally says television version. That's what it says on his jacket. Just as a quick like meta joke.
I
So-
may have to look at his
Yeah.
jacket on this in the movie and see which one we got.
Yeah, but no. He's just started a job at what is it? Medical supply place.
Yeah, it's a medical supply place.
And, Frank's showing him around. He's like, "Hey, these are the skeletons. Look, check this freezer out. There's a cadaver.
Yeah,
These are half-cut animals for veterinary
half-cut
purposes."
dogs.
Yeah, half-cut dogs.
for veterinary purposes. Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, man, come on in." And they're just getting along. And Freddie asks him, "Hey, man, what's the weirdest shit you've ever seen?" He's like, "Oh, I've seen some weird shit. Come and go."
Like come and go.
He's like, "Matter of fact, you want to know something crazy?" He's like, "You remember that movie Night of the Living Dead?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's where the zombies come." It's like, "What if I told you it was based on a true story?" He's like, "Get the fuck out of here." He's like, "No,
Yep.
man, they had to change around the stuff so no one got sued." He's like, "But yeah, it was a gas that the army was working on, and it got loose in the morgue, and the dead rose that day." He's like, "And guess what? We have 3 of those corpses with the gas."
Yeah, because it got shipped
Yeah, it accidentally got shipped here.
and it's like just no one knows why.
Yeah, and prior to that, we got a scene of some colonel. 'Cause this is the only scene besides the ending we see him in.
Yeah.
Some army dude, and he's just like, you can tell he's just fed the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like he wants his life to end or something.
He's like, fuck. He comes home to his old ass wife.
Yeah, she's like, "Hey, I made lamb chops." He's like, "I ate that for lunch, thanks."
Thanks, dummy.
Yeah.
Just
He
keep
goes
it-
down to he pulls out some fucking, looks like the command center for a nuke. Let's just put it like that. And then dials in. He's like, "Hey, I'm checking in. I'll be here the rest of the day."
Yo,
And then his wife's like, "Man, you really need to
like, what do you-
you need to get rid of this stuff. We need to move
Yeah.
on." He's like, "I can't until we find
Find
the
it.
stuff." Well, when
Yeah.
will that take? Who knows? Or something like that. And then we get that.
and then that happens.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Come on down. Let me show you them." He's like, "Oh, you got them?" He's like, "Yeah, come on." They're in the basement. And he shows the basement. He opens up the lid, and you can see a corpse in
Yeah.
the damn.
Just in the fucking in the tub.
And he's like, "Oh man, these canisters don't leak, do they?" "Nah, this is made
Yeah,
from."
fucking Freddy's like, yo, those canisters don't leak. I was like, nah, they're fucking American made.
Yeah, I'm made from the U.S. Army, and just slaps that
Slap
bad
that
boy,
bitch.
and gas just immediately just sprays out.
And I was telling Jose, I was like, yo, are you fucking kidding me? Like, he just taps it and gas leaks out.
He gives it that this bad boy can fit so many zombies in this tub.
And that bitch, like, he smacks it like it's an ass.
Yeah.
And then just
gas to the face.
And they
And we
fucking
get our little cool song
and title card.
title card. And then they're knocked out. You see the gas spread everywhere through the damn
Yep.
building.
And then
Hits the cadaver.
which kind of fucking which fucks me up because it comes down, right?
Yeah.
The gas comes down. They're in the basement. How?
Well, it goes up to the vents, and I guess the vents are spraying it everywhere.
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Like it's just like
And then
wait, what?
Freddie's friends are like coming. They're a bunch of punk rockers. Well, kind of.
Diverse punks.
Yeah, diverse punks. You got new wave punks over there.
You got like the fucking like there is a punk for everybody, and I'm not talking about the Atlanta version of a punk.
Yeah.
But like, and if you know what that is, if you know, you know. If you don't, don't worry about it. But
yeah,
anyway,
I'll let y'all have the punk. I'm not
Yeah.
too big on the punk scene, so Shaq
Yeah.
will probably tell you better than me. But yeah, there's a diverse group of punks.
So you got a really fucking diverse group of punks.
Yeah.
Now, would I consider Miguel Nunez a punk? Not necessarily. If anything, he's token
Yeah.
for obvious reasons.
Right.
But the way he's dressed, kind of, because you can't wear army fatigues back in the 80s, like without getting fucking looked at weird.
Yeah.
But like you had your fucking like, and it's funny because he was like, "Hey, like it can't be." It was like, and me and Jose were talking, and and it was like, "Yo, there's one punk and he's choking out the black guy." I was like, "Oh, he's not racist. They just got into an argument." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Would that be the racist punk?" I'm like, "No, because at that point he wouldn't be a punk. He'd be a neo-Nazi."
Yeah.
And he's far from that.
Right.
So, like, but it's just like you got like your fucking goth punk, you got your fucking like your regular punk, you got your regular what was it, neo synth punk.
Yeah, like I said, new wave punk.
New wave, like yeah,
the
new
suit on
wave,
and the
new wave
the
punk,
glasses.
like fucking
Looks like he listens to fucking always something there too. I don't know why that's the first song that popped
dog.
in my mind,
You know what the fucking line
Yeah.
was crack that whip.
Oh yes, dun, 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 dun,
Like
dun.
fucking, like and God forgive me.
Devo. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I had to think about it.
I was like, God forgive me, because I cannot remember their names. But like, there's different punks for every fucking genre in there. It was so like that was one thing I would call this movie that's super diverse with that, because like everyone, like you had three women,
Yeah.
but two, like one was like wholesome.
Yeah, I was like,
The other one
how
was
are you
like-
a punk and hanging out with these kids? It's weird. Yeah.
Because her boyfriend,
Her boyfriend, I guess.
he's kind of punk-ish.
I guess. Yeah.
He's punk adjacent.
Yeah. Freddie is her boyfriend. I forgot her name.
Freddie-
Tina.
Tina.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Tina's like punk adjacent. And then like they're very diverse there,
Yeah.
and I appreciate that because like it was different. It was the '80s,
Right.
so everyone was dressed like everyone had their fucking different types of punk that they listened to, which was or type of style, and I fucking did that. Now there's not like there's stuff like that, but it's like yo, this guy. Like the other guy who's fucking doing that, like Charlie.
So which one of these listens to the Misfits?
Oh,
On
that's
heavy?
definitely fucking Scuzz and Suicide.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. That's who I was thinking.
Scuzz
too.
and Suicide. And probably Trash.
Yeah.
But Trash, it's the 80s. Trash probably listens to, looking at her in the 80s, she definitely listens to fucking,
She probably listens to the Misfits too. She had skeletons on her ass.
yeah, but not just Misfits. She looks like she definitely listens to like fucking, oh my fucking God.
Give me the song.
Oh, hold on. So I know one of the motherfuckers listen to Billy Idol,
Goddamn.
but
That's probably the dude in the suit. No, even though we said he's new wave punk.
he's new wave. She looks like she listens to fucking. I'm trying to think of like some goth punk shit around that time.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Oh my God, it's fucking with me because I know the band is sitting in my head. It's killing me. Oh fuck. Nah, fuck this. Take over for a minute.
So yeah, so while Shaq figures this out, they're just driving because they're gonna meet Freddie. They're like, "Fuck, Freddie don't get off for like another 2 hours. Let's just go fuck around in this cemetery." Freddie and Frank wake up. They go upstairs, like, "God damn, that shit smelled horrible." All of a sudden, they hear a dog whimper, and they found out the half dogs have come to life. They hear a banging at the door, and the cadaver is just trying to get out of the goddamn cooler. And they're like, "Yo, we gotta call our boss. Let's get him out." After that, we get our famous naked dancing scene from Trash. She just takes off her clothes.
Oh
talks
wait,
about
after it's like after she has her
Yes.
whole fucking scene about is like, do you think about how you want to die?
me and Shaq were like, no.
No, you stupid bitch! Like, what
You
mean?
weird bitch.
Like, you weird motherfucker! You like
Yeah.
what? No.
But yeah, she has her famous. She gets naked because that's what Linnea Quigley does in all her movies.
Yep.
She was a chick in Silent Night, Deadly Night that got stabbed by the antlers. Who was naked?
Yo,
So
really?
she's naked in all her movies. She had a workout.
She was topless in that one.
yeah,
though.
yeah. She had a workout movie. She has a workout exercise tape with zombies in it.
That's actually pretty bitchin'.
Yeah. So, but no. Yeah. So she's dancing around naked. Bert, flashback to the medical warehouse. Bert, the boss, comes in, and he's like, "God damn it, guys! What the?
She
fuck?
looks like she listens to The Cure.
Oh God, The Cure. Oh yes. I had to think about. Really, I thought the other one looked like she might listen to The Cure.
She
Or
looks like.
Flock of Seagulls.
Ugh.
They were kind of gothish. Well, that's more goth than punk.
Yeah, that's more goth than punk. But
Yeah.
but most of these guys they listen to fucking Ramones, Black Flags,
Yeah,
the
the Ramones,
Misfits,
the Black Flags,
the
that's what I
Clash,
was-
Suicidal Tendencies.
Were they around back then?
Yeah,
were
no,
they
they're-
not metal in the 90s?
No, they were punk. Suicidal Tendencies was punk.
Motorhead.
You're thinking Motorhead.
Yeah. Well, no, this is a hilarious. I'll never forget. It was back when Lemmy passed away. Rest in power. There was a picture of a punk and a metal guy arguing. Just like he's like the Ramones, like Metallica, like Black Flag. He's like Megadeth. Like they were just
Yeah, just naming fucking.
And then they finally like Motorhead, and the metal guy's like Motorhead. They're like fucking Motorhead. They like finally shake hands like yeah.
yeah. Yeah, but it's like they like. But the real question is, what did fucking Spider, who was Miguel Nunez, what did he look like? He listened to?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Like I had being as an alternative black as I am.
Yeah.
Like if I had to put myself in that situation of what music I would listen to, like if I'm the Miguel Nunez, if I'm Spider, what am I bumping in 1985? Honestly, probably the Ramones, Prince,
Yeah.
and actually a little bit of fucking maybe Billy Idol, maybe a little bit of fucking because I'm thinking of motherfuckers I listen to now.
Yeah.
David Bowie, even though he's not punk.
Yeah, but no, yeah, he had a big influence on
Yeah,
the
like-
way they dressed.
Yeah, like and then fucking definitely Suicidal Tendencies, and then not so much Pink Floyd, but they definitely look like they listen to Pink Floyd.
Was he listening to Bad Brains? Were they around back then?
Bad Brains was not. No.
I can see him listening to maybe Dead Kennedys.
Yeah, Dead Kennedys, like
Oh, definitely Dead Kennedys. Yeah,
Dead Kennedys, like Joy Division,
Yeah.
but like definitely he listens to some Prince.
Only good. Yeah, definitely Dead Kennedys.
Yeah, Dead
That's what I was
Kennedys.
like,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I can see
Yeah,
him
Dead
listening to
Kennedys.
Dead Kennedys.
Yeah.
I know a little bit of punk. Don't call me. I'm not.
I'm not
too
like
big
I'm
on
not.
punk.
We're more metal people. We're more metal guys.
We're more metal. Yeah.
I have my punk like you. I fucking got a Misfits tattoo.
Yeah. No, I fuck with Misfits heavy.
Yeah, I fuck with
So, yeah.
Misfits a lot. So like, I know that's like a band I'm listening to. But
Yeah.
he's not dressed like he listens to Misfits.
Yeah, 'cause even though we say Misfits is punk, I feel like they lean way more to rockabilly-ish almost.
They are. So it really depends on who's leading, on who's singing.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they didn't. I'm not saying they didn't become rockabilly until after Danzig.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, because Danzig, they were definitely punk.
Yeah.
With fucking Danzig.
Yeah, they were just like a horror themed punk. They had a lot of
Yeah,
horror.
they had horror. They had fucking horror theme.
Yeah.
Horror theme punk. And look at you guys getting a music lesson.
I know, right? Like, we're not even talking. We're still not talking about Return of the Living Dead. Despite,
No, like not enough. But it's just the fact that they were so. The fact that this is the only movie that I only see like punk in,
Yeah.
and even the fucking movie calls them punks.
Yeah, no, because that's how this movie was pitched. It's like, yo, we want punk rockers against zombies.
Exactly.
That's the thought of this movie: punk rockers versus zombies.
Like, and it's like everyone had their fucking thing to play, and like it was like one of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
One of these things is not the same, and it was Charlie.
Yeah.
It was Charlie and Tina. Mm-hmm. But like everybody else, fucking like definitely had like, but even Charlie was like, Charlie definitely listened to DeVoe. Devo.
Yeah,
He
Devo.
definitely listened to Devo.
We are Devo.
Yeah, that's like he was that motherfucker that had the 3D glasses on, and
Absolutely.
like just like because this motherfucker wore a suit to a graveyard.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ! But go ahead, Jose. I'm sorry. We like it
But,
was just things that I fucking realized.
But yeah, so they were like, so how the hell do we get rid of these zombies? Bert's like, and then Frank was like, oh, in the movies they got rid of the brain. You hit the brain and you killed the zombie. He's like, okay, let that motherfucker out. Frank, you grab that pickaxe and you axe that motherfucker right in the head.
I like how Bert came in already calling. Now, granted, he was the boss.
Yeah,
But he fucking stamped that. Now I think I can't unsee Leslie Nielsen
I know, right?
fucking saying those same lines.
Exactly.
Same deadpan delivery.
Yeah,
But see, Bert got attacked once. And like Leslie was like, yo, I need to be attacked more.
yeah, because fucking they open the door because his thing is he's gonna open the door. The zombie's gonna go after Frank. Frank's gonna just brain him.
Yep.
One good time. No, that door opens. That zombie beelines towards Bert. I mean, that
just
motherfucker
fucking-
charges.
Like fucking like dudes right like it's me and Jose sitting next to each other and it's like motherfucker just comes out and just runs like he's like Jose's like, yo, open the door. And like, all right, bet. I open the door and the motherfucker beelines for Jose. Like, damn, dude, I'm right here near the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, I was in his line of sight, and they said, I don't give a fuck. I'm after that motherfucker way over there.
That motherfucker shit. And it's crazy because we were also talking about these zombies because they're reanimated. They're not
Yeah.
really zombies, technically.
Yeah. They're reanimated dead. You
Yeah,
can say
they're
there's
they're zombies, but like
Yeah.
they're just with technicalities.
right.
We were like, yo, these zombies run. I was like, no, they kind of shamble really fast.
Right.
Like no one's really running.
Right.
Like nothing like the 28 Day Later zombies. But like these motherfuckers are like fuck. Like these motherfuckers are shambling.
Although you can argue
fast.
those aren't zombies. Those are rage-infected human beings.
Even though they had somebody die and come back.
Did they have someone
technically
come
yeah.
back? I don't remember. I don't remember that movie too good. I remember most of it, but not a lot.
Anyway, we're talking about other movies that are not.
Back to Return of the Living Dead, Part 7. But fucking yeah, so they brain it. They hit it in the head with the brain they hit it in the brain with the pickaxe. It doesn't die. He's like, I thought it would die. I'm like, I guess
Yeah.
the movie was wrong. And Freddy's like, the movie lied. I'm like, yes, Freddy, the movie lied. So they chop that motherfucker up into pieces and they're like, hey, my friend Ernie, Bert, says my friend Ernie.
It's like I've known this. I was like, I've known this. I was like, yeah. What about Ernie?
He's
Yeah,
a
across the street. He's a
mortician.
mortician. It's like I've known this. Like, yeah. He
Wait,
should be at
didn't we
work.
have this argument? He's not a mortician, is he?
No, he is.
What did we have an argument to like?
You said it was so a mortician. Oh my God! It was another episode.
I know I can't remember, but
You were confusing mortician.
was it not the Howling episode?
Was it that? Was it the Howling episode? It might have been the Howling episode.
Anyway,
I want to say it was sooner than that.
yeah, because we were like, oh, the mortician. Like, no, that's not a mortician. That's something else.
No, he's a mortician.
Yeah, because he embalms people.
Yeah, he's a mortician.
Anyway, yeah. So he's like, I've been friends with him for 25 years. He has a crematorium or whatever.
Yeah, crematorium. Because
So-
it's like because he's a mortician in his crematorium.
Yeah.
So the crazy shit is, so I want to point out another thing. I'm gonna point out the fact that it didn't hit. I've seen this movie many a times. The fact that it's taken me this long to not only realize that this takes place on the 4th of July weekend, but also Bert and Ernie are a fucking team in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Blows my fucking mind. Now he says I've known Ernie for like nearly 25 years, and I'm like, when did Sesame Street start?
Right. Because this is 85. Sesame Street had to start like in the early 80s, I think.
It was 1969.
Oh, shit. Was that 25 years sooner? No.
No, it was 16.
Oh, damn.
Trust
That
me,
would've been hilarious. You
Trust
did the
me,
math, yeah.
I fucking was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Let me go look. I was like, I've known this man for 25 years. It's like,
Sesame Street been around 69?
1969.
Man, that's crazy.
1969. I literally, because I was like, yo, didn't it start? It makes sense because Jim Henson and everything else.
Right.
Roughly around that time. And he's not, because Jim Henson wasn't even that old.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So it was like 1969. And then, like, because he died when? In,
I don't remember.
like,
Don't quote me.
early 90s, I believe.
Okay.
Early mid 90s.
Yeah.
Because that's when he had cancer. So, yeah, fuck it. The fact that they're named Bert and Ernie, and they've been friends for that long, and I'm like, I'm not gonna say the best of friends, but kind of like an odd couple pairing.
Yeah.
But they're tight. I was like, bro, there's no fucking way. And then, not only that, you fucking tell me the dude who played Tarman
Was old boy.
was Jim Henson.
Yep.
The connections are there.
Yeah, no.
Jesus.
Exactly. That's hilarious.
The connections are there.
Yeah.
That's like trivia, but not trivia.
Yeah. So they go to Ernie's. Ernie is just chilling, working on Cadaver. He got his headphones
my
on.
God.
This is what part we were talking about earlier. And fucking he's knocking on the door, but Ernie got his headphones on, so he ain't hearing that shit. So he
Yeah.
kind of just opens the door slowly, walks in, taps Ernie on the shoulder. Ernie turns around with the quickness, has that thing on him.
Bruh, this man, how did Bert not get shot?
Yeah.
Fucking blows my mind because
Trigger
fucking
discipline. That's how, yeah.
because Ernie kept that fucking, I don't know what kind of gun it was.
So I have trivia for that.
Go ahead.
So here's the thing about Dan O'Bannon. He had some
Okay.
type of stomach disease, I think. So he was always in the hospital.
Uh-huh.
So he just grew. He was in a lot of pain too. So that just naturally made him. Damn it! I hate doctors because I'm always in pain when I come here.
Yeah.
So in Dan O'Bannon movies,
Uh-huh.
if you're always looking for a secret bad guy,
Uh-huh.
9 out of 10 times it's the doctor. If you look at Alien, the doctor ended up being the robot.
Yeah.
And I can't remember something else. Dead and Buried. Spoiler: the doctor ends up being the bad guy.
Yeah.
But this guy, that type of gun is like a German World War II gun. This dude is like German. He's listening to German stuff. He was supposed to be secret Nazi hiding out in this small town.
Oh no.
But at the end of the day, he's like, no, I don't have to have this subplot of this guy being secret Nazi. That has nothing to do with this story.
Yeah. That
So
would
he just scrapped that whole idea.
that would have come blue. So that's a German gun.
Yeah, so that's a German, the type that
That's-
the Germans had in World War II.
That's
German
fucking,
officers will be more, yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Like if he'd have fucking said Scheisse and pulled the fucking gun out. If he'd have fucking said Scheisse, just fucking had that fucking
Yeah.
dog. The way he pulled that gun out, still to this day, because I fucking Jose, I was like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna fucking tell you what makes this scene even funnier. Buddy comes in the fucking Bert comes in the room, taps on it. I was like, this is how you get shot. Sure as shit.
Yeah.
He pulls out that fucking pistol.
Yeah.
And points it if he the way he pulls it out is like, I'm about to shoot this motherfucker,
Yeah.
straight up until he saw who he was.
Yeah.
And oh my God, start fucking laughing because he was like, oh shit, because he pulled oh shit,
Yeah.
bam, but he didn't shoot. But like I said, if he'd fucking said Scheisse,
Yeah.
just shot that motherfucker, I'd have been like, ah. I see it now.
Yeah, see,
I see it now.
Yeah, but
Okay.
no, that's what
Okay.
that is. So he's explaining, hey man, we have these rabid weasels. We need you to fucking take care of. He's like, just call the fucking pound, man. It's like, who cares if you got rabbits? They're lab animals. Who cares if they contracted rabies? You know, that's just shit that happens. He's like, no. We were wondering if we could just burn them.
He's like,
You don't burn animals alive. What the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, let me take them out back and shoot them first. And he's like, no, look, man, can you keep a secret? He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. He just shows them an arm that's just moving by itself. It grabs him and tears his pant leg. You know, they put the leg back in the bag and then they go on to, he's like, we got a story to tell you. And then it cuts back to the kids at the graveyard and Tina's like, hey, Freddy's about to be off, man. I got to go find him.
Yep.
And they're like, yeah, we'll be here when you come back. So, and then it cuts back to the mortuary and fucking Ernie's just in disbelief. He's like, look, man, I'm going to let y'all use my crematorium. You just going to owe me big, man.
yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. So they agree to it. They burn everything. He's like, is nothing going to be left behind? He's like, no. Only thing that'll have trouble burning is the heart because it's a big, tough muscle, but it should be fine after that. He's like, just nothing but ashes. He's like, well, I don't even want ashes, man.
Burn all that shit.
He's like, yeah. He's like, all right, fine. I'll turn off the heat, make sure ain't nothing left.
Won't be shit left.
So as that's happening, Bert is like, yes, our problems are over. He's like, thank you so much. And, as that's happening, you see the smoke from the fire, which is basically that toxin.
Yeah. And
Go
the
out
fucking
to the-
music hits.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. It's a pretty dope song. So that song hits, the smoke is in the air. Fucking all of a sudden rain starts falling from the sky.
Yeah, like it's to the point to where
It creates an acid rain.
like it creates an acid rain. I was telling Jose, I was like, wait, like, do they not see the smoke? But we went back and watched it, and it was like, there's nothing. No, they don't see the smoke, and
No,
they don't
yeah.
know where the rain's coming from. It just starts raining. He's like, but the rain burns. Like, no one's thinking of that it was acid rain.
yeah.
And, like, if I'm them, I live in the area, it's like, never had to deal with acid rain before. I'm going to ask myself questions.
Yeah.
Because I only
Well,
had...
they didn't get rained on.
No.
So
They
they
didn't.
don't know it's acid. It's just
They
the
don't.
punk rockers outside. They start getting rain on it. Trash being naked. She's like, this shit is burning my skin. Like, and they're like, quick, everyone get back to the car. They get back to the car, put the top up because they
Yep.
have a convertible. And they're like, oh, let's fucking go to Freddy's. We got to go find Freddy.
Yep.
And so that happens. Tina's looking for Freddy already in
Yeah,
the basement.
Tina's trying to look for Freddy, like, around, and... Oh, yeah! Fucking Tarman!
Yeah, she walks to the basement.
And let me ask you this, because I forgot to bring it up because it's in my notes. So both Freddie and Frank get knocked out from the gas earlier.
Yeah.
And Tarman escapes.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't Tarman eat their brains? It's because the gas.
I want to say maybe because he knew at that point, hey, these fuckers are infected.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
they're not
want it.
fresh
Yeah,
brains.
they're not fresh brains. They're already dead or something.
Yeah, because
Only thing I can think of.
you brought it up, and I'm like, yeah, that's a good point.
Like,
Why
y'all
didn't
should
they
be
fucking
y'all
do
should
it?
be chomped.
Yeah, they would have been fucking chomped. The movie would have fucking been like halfway over.
Yeah,
Like, where's Freddy? Freddy's dead as shit.
yeah.
But he really was dead as shit, apparently. But yeah, no, it's just it's just like, because I was realizing, I was like, yo, what the fuck? But you know, it makes more sense that way.
Yeah.
Now we think about it.
Yeah, no. But yeah, Tina goes into the basement because she's looking for Freddy all over the medical supply place. Goes in the basement. Now, earlier in the movie, here's good foreshadowing Shag was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
When they were walking down to the basement, Frank and Freddy, they were like, hey, man, watch that third step.
Yeah, watch that third step. It's
So Tina steps on it, and it's like you hear a crack. Like,
after she
like
getting chased by Tarman.
No, before that. She hears like a
she's
creak.
a creek. Okay.
And then she's going down. She's like, Freddy? And she pulls a curtain or something, right? Because the motherfucker just pops out of nowhere, really.
It's really like, where the fuck is Tarman? Like, why
Yeah.
did he make his way upstairs?
Yeah, I guess he just didn't think about it. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, he just looks at fucking Tina like, brains.
Fucking eyes pop out and said, brains.
So Tina's like, fuck this, and runs up the stairs, but
Yep.
hits that third step again and just falls. Like,
Falls.
she falls through the steps.
She, like, feet go through the bitch.
Yeah.
And then Tarman's, like, walking towards her up the stairs to
Yeah,
munch
so
on her
she
head.
just falls,
and then
yeah.
she falls through it.
And so she goes into like a closet? Some type
Yeah.
of a big-ass closet.
A locker, I want to say.
Yeah, but she goes in there and they had a pipe and she barricades it with the pipe so he can't open
Yeah.
it. So Tarman, here's the thing about these zombies. These zombies smart as fuck.
Yes. They are conscious.
Yeah.
Like, whatever they fucking had going on, they're not, like, super duper conscious. They're not going to go rumor their wife and kids and then, like, head home and then eat their brains.
Yeah.
But, like, no, they're just, like, they're aware of their, like, surroundings.
Yeah, so he gets like a crane or some type of...
Yeah, he just sees the fucking chain,
Yeah.
sees their crane on it, and fucking tries to pull the door
Yeah,
open.
he wraps the door open with the door handles with the chain, and he starts pulling that bitch, cranking that motherfucker, so it'll pull the door open. And I think that's when the punks walk in, right?
Yes, because that's when they kind of start, like...
Well, no, I think we go back to Freddy and Frank, who are just dying.
Yeah, just slowly getting sicker.
They look like shit. They
Yeah.
look like death, no pun intended. But yeah.
Actually, they kind of look like Death from Bill and Ted.
Damn, there you go. Yeah, they are like, their skin is pale as fuck.
Yep.
And they are sweating, and they're like, yo, I am cold. I feel like I want to throw up. I do not feel
My head
good.
hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, cool. We got to get these dudes to the hospital. And then they just start freaking out. They're like, oh, we'll just call the ambulance. We'll get them over here. And Ernie calls the ambulance. Is like, yeah, I think they've been poisoned. Come on over, guys. And like, okay, the ambulance on the way.
Ooh, baby.
Yep. And then we get the scene, I think, where fucking... So the punks bust into the damn...
They get to the basement because it was raining. 'Cause
Yeah.
they got out of the car to get to the fucking, like, yo, let's just go to Freddy's job.
Yeah.
And they ran there.
And fucking, because Tarman, at that point, Tarman done opened the damn locker with the crane. But that's when Suicide runs in.
The thinking man's punk.
Yeah, there
By
you
the
go.
way.
Yeah, because he's like, this isn't a life. This is a lifestyle.
So
man.
yeah, because like one thing I forgot to mention that I wanted to bring up, which is also in my notes. So Trash is a weirdo.
Yeah.
Like just like there's a way of being like sexual, and then there's a way of being like just fucking weird, bruh.
Yeah.
When she has a conversation with Miguel Nunez, like with Spider, which is Miguel Nunez, as to say, "Yo, do you ever think about how you want to die?" And he's kind of like, "Bro, I don't."
Yeah, we
think
said that
about
earlier.
shit." Yeah, I know we said that, and then
Yeah.
we fucking come around. She's like, "Well, I want to die." Foreshadowing, which this movie did like a bunch of.
Yeah.
I imagine old men, just grabbing and tearing at my body, biting me. Oh, and she just like gets horny out of nowhere.
Yeah, and that's what she does in
and
the
like
naked dance.
strips her, takes her top off, and then eventually removes her clothes. I mentioned that, and then just kind of dance, and of course, like fucking these 20-year-old teenagers run up and they say, "Ooh, naked women," and then just kind of like, and they just kind of go from there.
Yeah.
The reason why I bring that shit up is to bring this other part up. Fucking Suicide starts sitting there and thinking to himself, like, no one listens to me. Like, I try to have thoughts, but all they see is the chains and the look. This is not just a look. This is a lifestyle. Talking about his punk.
Yeah.
And Trash is like getting mad horny, getting ready to suck this man up. Getting ready, as Cabal would say, suck the soul out of him. And he's like, bitch, don't do that.
He's like, have respect for the dead.
He's like, have respect. Like, have some fucking respect for the dead. And I'm like, look at that punk. And the only reason why I bring that up is because obviously he meets a, yeah.
Basically, he walks up in the room and Tarman eats him. Yeah.
Tarman fucking
Chomps the fuck out this man's brain.
He eats that man like he's a drumstick ice cream cone.
Yeah, he just
holy shit.
He's like brains.
Brains, and just bites that motherfucker like you literally bite into the top of a fucking drumstick ice cream cone.
Yeah.
And the chocolate breaks, and like you see that. That's literally how his fucking head broke.
Yeah, and Miguel Nunez throws a goddamn paint can at him
as he's munching on him.
And then he looks up, more brains.
More brains.
And they're like, fuck. And they just take off.
Yep.
And at that point, that's when we get our little "Do you want a party?" scene. All the zombies start rising from the goddamn grave. Everyone splits up. Trash just gets devoured because
she's like, wait, I have no shoes, which kind of like boggles my mind. It's like, you don't have any shoes on.
You should be faster in the mud.
Faster in the mud because there's nothing holding you down. And also, it's your fault that you're naked.
Right.
No one told you to take your clothes off.
That's what Tarman comes out like the fucking shadows.
Yeah, like where the fuck have you been hiding, my guy?
I guess he's just been melting in the shadows. But whatever. But yeah, so yeah, Trash gets devoured. Fucking new wave punks go their separate ways.
Yeah, like it's like I forgot old girl's name.
Yeah, I can't.
It's Charlie and let me find out what that chick's name. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's Charlie and
about that time is when the paramedics came and they're doing vitals on Frank and Freddie.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, yo, you don't have a pulse? You ain't got blood pressure?
Casey.
Okay, there you go.
Charles and Casey fucking run.
I think they run back to the damn medical place.
No, they run back to the medical. They run back to Freddie's job.
Yeah, because they locked Tarman in the basement.
Yeah, they locked him in the basement, and then like they ran back to Freddie's job back at the medical supplier.
Yeah, they're somewhere there. I forgot. They hide out somewhere.
Yeah, they hide out. Like I think they're upstairs. And they hide out, and then
So what else? Oh yeah, the paramedics do all the vital checks on Freddie and Freddie and Frank.
Yep.
And they're basically dead. Like you don't have.
You guys are 70 degrees. Like
yeah,
there's
y'all
no
are room
pulse.
temperature. Yeah.
You're you guys are no pulse.
No blood pressure.
No blood pressure. You technically are dead.
Yeah, but obviously you're not dead, so we don't know what's going on.
Yeah, because you're conscious.
Yeah, we're gonna get some stretchers. We're gonna take you to the hospital, get y'all checked out.
Yeah, because if you guys were dead, you guys wouldn't have you guys wouldn't have this conscience.
Yeah, and he's all like, "What did they get? What did they take? What are why are they poisoned?" And Bert's not trying to say nothing because he ain't trying to get.
Bert's trying not to go fucking jail.
Yeah, and he's like, "No, I don't know what they took." Or something like that. Chomp. We're just watching the movie again. This is where Suicide gets chomped.
Suicide literally gets like he's a fucking like my man's a punk drumstick.
Yeah.
Tarman
You
just
get
bounces that
more
shit up.
brains.
More brains.
Oops, I'm out.
Yo, real shit. If I ever did like a fucking like, if I ever had a band, it's either gonna be called Tarman or Tarman's gonna be on the front cover.
There you go.
But go ahead.
Well, just know there's already a metal band called Send More Paramedics.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Send more cops. No, that's not popular.
You're right. But yeah, as they go out, they're like, "Yo, what is that noise?" Like we hear the paramedics, like, "You hear all that? It sounds like people screaming." All of a sudden, like a wave of zombies come at these dudes.
Bro, I will give them this. This is like some violent fucking zombie eating.
Yeah, they fucking go to town.
It's fucking also hilarious.
Yeah.
Also fucking hilarious.
At that point, you know, a zombie looks at the radio because I think she hears someone talking.
Yeah, the fucking zombie, the die, here's the like guys fucking talking. He's like,
That's
dispatch.
When he's like, send
more
paramedics.
paramedics.
And so as that's going on, you know, this is when it becomes a typical save the world zombie. I mean, save the barricade ourselves zombie movie. The gang barricades themselves in.
The gang.
Yeah, I know, right?
The gang gets fucked by zombies.
Right? So, yeah, they barricade themselves in. It's Spider, Tina,
It's
Scud?
Spider,
Scud.
Tina, Scud. Yeah.
And then, you know, Bert and Ernie. Tina's just worried about Freddy.
Yeah.
She sees Freddy. She just by that motherfucker side the whole time.
Yep.
They barricade everything. Zombies try to break in one more time. That's when they get Scud because he gets too close.
Yeah.
The old lady zombie grabs him, and then they cut the old lady in half.
Yeah, so like, oh yeah, because they start barging in and like trying to reach in and grab them. Everybody else is kind of like barricading everything, and this is where we get like the fucking rotted old lady zombie, and like Scud gets pulled out and she bites him, but then like they pull him back in, and then the old lady zombie they cut her. Yeah, like you said, they cut her in half,
Yeah.
and she's still moving.
Yeah.
Which
They strap her
the
down to the
effects
table.
on this that is another one.
Yeah.
The fucking effects on the special effects with that whole thing, amazing.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Oh, fucking amazing.
So they strapped her to the table and they're like, "Why do you want to eat us?" He's like, "Not you, brains." Or why do you want to eat brains? It's like the pain.
The pain.
It gets rid of the pain of being dead.
It gets rid of the pain from being dead.
And explains like I can feel myself rot.
Yeah, this movie again, the best zombie explanation.
Yeah.
Which is
Why they
hilarious.
eat.
Which is hilarious because the zombie himself is telling you.
Yeah, because most of the time zombies, they just explain, "Oh, zombies, you know, your basic instinct is to eat, so that's why zombies want to eat
Yeah,
you."
just basically disease is like zombies want to eat your brain, and
But
then there's just like brains and shit.
yeah,
like,
but this one gives you a good reason.
this one gives you a legit reason because these zombies can literally talk.
Yeah, so meanwhile, a hobo is walking by the cemetery and Trash comes back to life as a crazy looking zombie.
Yep, naked and afraid. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
She looks like. What did I say? She looks like a fucking naked, like Ronald McDonald, like the daughter of Ronald McDonald.
There you go. And fucking, yeah, she eats the poor hobo.
Like in the jaw.
Yeah.
Like her jaw.
Like her jaw
fucking,
extends. She looks like a goddamn demon more than a
yeah,
zombie.
like fucking, like just like like holy shit.
Yeah.
Do you want to party?
So this is going on. They're like, "Yo, we got to put Freddie and Frank up because
Yeah.
we don't know if they're going to turn or not." They're like, "Let's lock them in the chapel." Tina's like, "Oh, I'm going to stay with them." They're like, "Fine, do whatever
And
you
they
want."
don't want to say, yeah, because they don't want to hurt nobody.
Yeah. And so that happens. Freddie does turn into a zombie. He eventually, like, "Hey, I find out what'll stop my pain or whatever." or
Yeah,
something like
because
that.
he's sitting there like, oh God, it hurts.
Yeah.
No, that's like, but before that though, Ernie fucking like looks at him and was like, yo, because they didn't know they were dying.
Yeah.
And then Ernie kind of looks at him and it's like, yeah, see all those bruises because he moves Freddy
yeah.
up. And Freddy's like, oh God, it hurts. Oh God, gentle. And fucking Ernie looks at his back and is like, and he's showing them. He's like, you see all that bruised area?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh yeah, that's
blood is
Yeah.
That's because the blood is pooling up in that area, so that's a sign of rigor mortis. And he's like, "Oh shit, yeah, they're dead."
yeah.
And yeah, that's when they're kind of like, yeah. And then like they put him in the fucking church house, and they're kind of sitting there going like, and Freddy's sitting there telling Tina, "It's like, oh God, I don't want to die, and I'm dying and some shit." And he's like, "Oh, like," and then that's what he says the line.
Yeah.
Well, that's like what'll cute because he fucking dies
Yeah.
and then comes back and then says some shit.
Right. And then, he starts chasing Tina around. They open the door. They bash this motherfucker with a sledgehammer, a pipe, and he has some type of acid.
Yeah, because they had the not sulfuric acid.
It's something like this will eat through anything.
Yeah, it's
Something
like
that.
the other acid I forgot. Stronger version of acid.
And he throws that in Freddy's face.
Yeah, blinds him.
Yeah. Because they're trying to figure out how to kill them. Because you can't shoot them in the head. You can't
Nope.
disembowel them. So, like, the only way you can burn them, they're like, how the fuck are we going to burn hundreds of zombies? And what happens? What happens to that? So this is towards the end. The police show up. They're
yeah.
like, they get
They
destroyed.
get fucking no. Let's talk about the other fucking paramedics that show up.
Oh, yeah.
like the other paramedics show up and oof.
They just, one gets jumped. Other dude, Charlie's a jet. And he's like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah, the one dude steps up, he gets fucking mauled by a
Yeah.
lot of them. The other dude behind him is like, yo, fuck this, I'm out. He fucking tries to run. Another zombie just comes up and fucking spears
Yes,
this dude.
he just Goldbergs his ass.
Like,
and
bam,
yeah.
and just fucking...
And then there he goes.
And it's like, ooh, shit. And they're just like, yo, dead. And then, like, after that, the one cop car shows up. And they get fucked.
And of course, the other one's like, send more cops.
He's like, send more cops. And then, like, they obviously, and then, like, that happens, and it's crazy, because it's like, yo, these zombies aren't even fast, but they are a fucking mob.
Yeah, no.
A goddamn mob. Like, they're not gonna let you go. Like,
Yeah.
they're fucking gang tackling you. Like, they're like, yo, I'm about to fuck this man up.
Exactly. So that's going on. The cops show up. They get destroyed.
Yep, they show up at the cemetery,
Yeah.
and they get fucked up.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch of them. They get just wrecked. They come up with the plan like, look, man, we got to grab that cop car.
We got to grab one of the cop cars. The keys are still in the ignition, because, like, I was after they, because, yeah, that
Because
was after
something happens and Ernie breaks his ankle.
Ernie breaks his fucking
Well,
shit,
foot or ankle,
like,
yeah.
foot. He breaks his foot. Or, yeah, I think, no, his fucking ankle. It's weird, because he said, oh, I think my foot's broken.
We
But
were
it's
like,
fucking
how?
ankle. Like, how in the fuck did that happen? It was, like, right after they got with the chick zombie, because that's when they pulled each other outside. And then, like...
Well, it was why they were barricading the chapel.
Yeah, they're
Freddy.
barricading the chapel, and they're like... And he fucking... And Freddy's fucking arm comes through, and he
Yeah.
fucking trips. And...
Yeah, somehow it's broken, he says.
And he didn't even trip. Like, he said, yo, it's broken, bro. I'm not... It's broken, Bert. It's broken, Bert.
Yeah. So they're like, okay, here's the plan. You stay by the door, you and Tina. Me and Spider are going to go get this goddamn cop car, drive up, you hop in, and we just haul ass.
Yeah, I wish I can do a fucking Bert voice. Like a Bert voice.
Yeah.
Like, all right, say, me and Spider, we're going to go outside. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can do fucking Ernie all
Yeah.
day. But I can't do Bert.
Yeah,
God damn it. I wish I could do Bert.
that's funny.
Ah, God damn it, Ernie. But, like, I can't fucking do it. Like, I wish I could. Otherwise, that would be the clip for the
Yeah.
opening.
Nice.
But no, yeah, because that was the plan. They say, look, we go out there, we'll go get it, like, we'll fight them off.
Yeah.
You guys stay in here, and we will come, when we go get the car, we'll come back for you. And they're like, okay, cool. Yeah, that's a good idea, Bert. Good idea. Be careful of those zombies, Bert.
Yeah.
Don't get bit. Okay, Bert.
Yeah, there you go. So they go in. They're immediately surrounded. Oh, man, I forgot about the...
Oh, fuck. We
forgot
forgot
about the
about the
little
big,
person.
we forgot about the fucking nub zombie. Like,
no.
God. Okay, real quick. So at the beginning, so like towards the middle of the movie, like before
Like beginning of the third act.
yeah, before Frank and fucking Freddy turn into zombies, Ernie goes outside to check the situation because he's like, yo, we could take one of the paramedics' vans. Ernie goes out there, and this is before he breaks his fucking ankle, foot, leg shit. He has his gun. He walks outside, and he sees everything. He's looking at that, and he fucking moves the door. He sees a fucking zombie eating a fucking paramedic, and that zombie has no arms, has one arm, no legs,
Yeah.
and like a nub for the other arm.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker is crawling to him, man. Holy shit. Nah, I'm not crawling. This motherfucker's like,
Yeah, he's running on his stubs.
on his stubs to try to get Ernie, and it's the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they get to the cop cars.
Fast forward back to
Right.
where we're at. By
They
the way.
get to the cop cars. They are just surrounded immediately.
Yep.
Like everything. There's like 20 plus zombies on them.
Yeah, because Spider has like fucking Bert has a baseball bat. And
No, he has a pipe.
No, he has a pipe.
Yeah,
gets the
he has
baseball
pipe.
bat later.
Mayor Hagar's pipe.
Yeah, he gets the pipe, and then like Bernie or Spider has a goddamn the Triple H weapon of choice.
Yeah, the sledgehammer.
It's time to play the fucking game as he starts to swing that shit as they both getting outside. They both make it to the cop car, but they are surrounded.
And they drive up to the door, but they are still surrounded.
Surrounded.
So they just bail, like, we got to split. They just reverse, and they just take off. And Tina's like, they left us, blah, blah, blah. And Ernie understands the situation.
Ernie fucking got them and said, they had to leave us.
They had to leave us.
Tina, they had to leave us. Bert will come, Bert will send for backup.
And sure
Like,
enough,
trust
he's
Bert.
yeah, because then you go to Spider and Bert. Spider's like, man, we can't just leave him. He's like, no, man, trust me, we're coming for help. We're gonna come back.
We're gonna go get help. We're gonna get help.
So Tommy Jarvis. Yeah, no, Freddy gets out of the damn chapel. He's blind as fuck though, because the goddamn acid's all in his fucking eyes.
Yeah, just melted his fucking eyes. He can't
So
see.
they climb a ladder to like get to the basement. They have like a little attic area where they're gonna fucking hold out Tina and Ernie. Bert and Spider get back to their warehouse or whatever.
Yeah, because they fucking drive the fucking police car, and then they see another horde of zombies, and they can't drive through them. Like, and then Jose was like, "Why don't you just fucking drive through them?
Punch it. If they were doing like 40, just fucking go for
Like,
it.
go for it." But I think the car would have been damaged. And it probably would have slowed down because you're probably going into a herd of them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, and that's why he was like, "Yo, that's not a good idea. Let's go the other way." But I'm thinking like that couldn't be just one street.
That's when I take off my wig and I reveal myself to be bald and be like, these zombies are stronger than family. And just
Anyway.
punch it in my car.
Anyway,
All of a sudden, this cop car becomes a Dodge Challenger just souped up.
Anyway, I hate all of this. I hate all of this. Why are you the way you are?
Because this is a meme going on right now, and it is the greatest. Shout out to Fast and Furious.
Oh God.
I'm sad we're on the last one.
Second, there's gonna be 2 more of these bitches.
Yeah, there's part 10, but it's going to be split to 2.
It's gonna be split to 2, and then they're gonna make a spinoff, and then like they're gonna make more spinoffs, and I'm gonna fucking just die.
Let us pray. We can only hope. We can
do
only
not-
hope.
I will only hope they stop. Like, but no, you fucking want more.
I want more.
I don't want any of them bitches.
I want Fast 17. Fast 30.
Okay, can we continue with this movie, please?
I want Fast and Furious versus
Not that
Transformers.
movie. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If they did the Jurassic Park, I'd be there.
There
I'd
you
be
go.
there fucking day one.
Dom's going to come out riding a Raptor. Riding blue from the last Raptor.
No, we're not gonna. No, we can't. It'll be the original Jurassic Park, not that bullshit. That
Oh, okay. He'll
World.
be on a damn Tyrannosaurus Rex leading the
Exactly.
charge. It'll be Dino Riders, bro. Let's fucking go.
Dino Riders. Jeez.
God, we just aged ourselves again.
We did.
But no, back to the movie, the finale. He was like, "Look, I got a phone in the basement. Like, you can't go in the basement. There's a zombie." He's talking about
Oh, shit,
Tarman.
I just realized we went out of order because we just killed Scud way before.
Did we?
Yeah, we did because Scud's still alive when they check his back and they see rigor mortis
Oh,
setting
well,
in.
damn.
Oof.
Yeah, there you go. But anyway, oh well, we know what happens.
Yeah, we do.
Finale of the movie. Bert is back at his place. They meet up with Charlie and Casey.
It's Charlie and Casey.
Yeah,
It's Bert, Spider, Charlie, and Casey.
yeah,
And
they're
Tarman.
Like, and they're like, "There's a phone downstairs." Like, no, you can't go downstairs. There's a fucking zombie downstairs at A Suicide. They're talking about Tarman.
Talking about Tarman.
He's like, "Well, fuck this. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm getting to that phone. Give me that baseball bat."
Give me that baseball bat. When I tell you, open the door.
And sure, they open the door. Tarman comes out. Brain. They just knock that motherfucker's head off. What'd you say? He's like, "I'm gonna knock his block off."
Yes, I'm gonna knock his block off.
And sure enough, just boop, knock that motherfucker out. The motherfucker's gone. Home run. They go in the goddamn basement, lock the door. They find the phone. He calls the cops. Well, the cops have like a barricade. They've set up a barricade.
Yeah, they're like, yep, they set up a barricade in the area.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey, man, we're in the barricade zone. We need help. Me and the friends." over here at the warehouse and at the mortuary. And he's like, can y'all tell me what the hell's going on, man? Because there's...
no one's, I've lost a dozen men and no one's told me shit.
Yeah. And so he's like, no, man, he didn't want to say they're zombies. He's like, look, there's crazy people in the cemetery.
And they're eating,
they're eating people. They're attacking you. Yeah, you got to hurry.
You gotta hurry. You gotta get us the fuck out of here. That's why you gotta get us the hell out of here.
Yeah.
So we can get it. And he was like, all right, but they get fucking attacked.
Yeah, the fucking swarm just runs up on the
Yeah,
cops.
the fucking realizes, oh yeah, this is made of wood.
Yeah, they just break through everything, eat all the cops.
Yep.
We see Trash one more time. She eats the chief.
She fucking comes in with the scariest fucking thing.
Yeah.
With that jaw being unhinged.
Exactly. And so we get that. That's when Bert notices there's a number on the canisters.
Okay. All right. How much time we got? All right. I'm going to say this now. I should have said this earlier. Bert, that is Bert's fucking store. He fucking owns it. That's his shit, right? You've had those canisters down there since the fucking 60s. It is 1984.
Yes.
In the movie, not when the movie came out, but 1984 in the movie. You mean to fucking tell me that you never fucking decided to call that number? You waited until shit got bad to call that number.
Is it because he was like, hey, these are from Night of the Living Dead. I'm going to keep these.
No! Dude, no fucking way.
Right, yeah, no.
No fucking way.
I don't know. That's the one thing I can think of because they offered the call earlier. Remember, because Frank's like, hey, man, why don't we call that number on the side? He's like, no, that's the fucking army. They're fucking come and fuck. You don't want the army involved, and that's all he says.
Yeah, I mean, shit, man. Like, okay, at that time, yeah, because it was bad. But, like, still, even before the shit blew up, you had time to fucking do something, and you waited until it got worse.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, it was kind of a fuck up.
Oh, my God.
But, yeah, so they call the number.
The only thing I had to say about that is, okay, what are like we were talking about earlier, because if we call the army's like, well, the army could like fuck their shit up.
Yeah.
Or sue them because you never called in. You could literally have called in now, unless Bert inherited that fucking building from family members and they never called, or they just forgot. That's the only thing I can tell. But at this point, there's no way.
I would have tried to do some type of lie. Look, man, these things have been in here forever. I don't know what they are. I'm doing some renovations.
Yeah, I'm doing some renovations. These things been here. Can you come get them?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to mess with them because this says Army on them, so I don't.
Like, spoiler alert. I mean, I kind of know why they didn't, but now.
Yeah.
But even then, I'm kind of like, why? It's like, okay, no, it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, he calls. It's that colonel from earlier in the movie. And, he's just writing down notes. He's like, okay, so what time did this happen? He's just getting all the information.
Yeah,
he's
getting everything.
He's like, how big is the cemetery? He would say, okay. Oh, they did now. And what happened? Okay. So would you say this, and this? Okay.
All right.
Thank you. I'll put you back with this other major, and he'll take care of you. And then they're like, well, what the hell happened? Like, what is he saying? He's all like, so... He's like, apparently they've kind of known something like this was going to happen.
Yep.
And they had some type of plan.
Oh, yeah.
And Spider's like, what is this plan they're talking about? And they're like, And sure enough, you see that dude go back onto that computer we talked about earlier.
Yep.
Call some dude. Dude's like, I don't know what he is. Like, what is he? Like, guy who controls nukes, essentially.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, yes, sir. He's like, give me your coordinates. He gives the coordinates. And he types it all in. He's like, okay, sir. Hits a button. Launches a fucking nuke. Not even I wouldn't even say it was a nuke.
It was a nuke. No, it was a nuke. It's a nuke.
Because it only took out like half the town.
It took out 20 blocks.
That doesn't make a nuke is death.
So it's still a nuke.
Yeah.
But not a fucking big ass nuke.
Because he's like, oh no, it'll be fine. Because he was telling someone, he's like, oh, it's gonna be fine. How's it gonna be fine? It's a nuke. Everyone in the 30-mile radius is dead.
So pretty much all of Kentucky. So pretty much all of Louisville is gone.
Yeah, maybe Kentucky.
Not all of Kentucky, because it's like 20 bucks. So Louisville gone.
Yeah,
but
anyway, yeah. So that's happening. As you hear the fucking bomb drop, he's like, "What the hell's that noise?" He's like, "I don't know." Freddy breaks in to where Tina and Ernie are hiding, and we're under the assumption Ernie's gonna blast Tina's head brains open.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I'll just kill us before this thing eats us.
Yep.
So that happens. All the zombies are just looking up in the air and just boom, nuked.
Nuke. Done. Oh yeah. To answer your question, like why would it nuke? Think about Army of the Dead.
Yeah, but that one made sense because it took out the entire area.
It took out the entire area, but even then, the camp was still around, like on the outskirts.
Well, the camp was dead though. That's why they were like, we got to get out.
They moved people out of the camps to like get there,
Yeah.
but like it wasn't the whole state of Nevada.
But still,
It was like Las Vegas. Like you can have controlled nukes.
no, because I don't know, man. Because I'm thinking if they nuke downtown Austin, we're here in Cedar Park. We'll still probably fuck if the wind comes
we'd
this
be
way.
fucking. So put it like this: if they nuke downtown Austin,
Yeah.
we like I don't like. So if they nuke downtown Austin, we would still be affected, but not in the way you think. The radiation.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. All of Louisville's dead because he's like, oh no, it's fine. Only 6,000
You're
people
thinking
are
of
dead.
fucking being blown. You think like only under 4,000.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like the radiation traveling.
So the radiation would fucking if the a radiation exposure would fucking like knock us out slowly. But if we keep going up to like Round Rock and like kind of up Texas, we'd be fine.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, yeah, that happens. It's like I said, he's talking to some dudes like, it was an excellent strike, sir.
Yep.
You know, taking out everything.
Only 4,000 casualties.
Yeah.
Only 4,000.
Only 4,000.
Not.
No need to worry about the fires. The rain is taking care of that.
And of course,
Yeah, they're like, well, some people are complaining about burning, the rain burning, but it shouldn't be nothing.
Yep.
Not a big deal.
gee,
We'll be back to normal in no time, sir.
And then you hear the music.
Yep, and it's the same. The acid rain's coming down. I guess as everything got vaporized, the
Yep.
smoke went up in the air.
Yep.
And
Caused
acid
acid
rain,
rain.
so more zombies are coming. We
Yep.
get the "Do you want to party?"
Yep.
They kind of recycled scene from earlier, but
Yeah.
who cares? It was still cool, and there you go. There is Return of the Living Dead.
Yep. Still a classic.
Yep.
And they say it's a horror comedy. There is like parts that are funny, but like I don't consider this a horror comedy.
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
can see why, but I can see the argument for both.
Yeah, I can see like
Yeah.
I like there it's parts that are funny, but like it's not slapstick funny.
No, absolutely.
If Leslie Nielsen was in it, then yes.
My God.
Holy
My
shit.
God. But shout out to Clue Gallagher. Another quick trivia thing. He really enjoyed this movie. He
Of course.
considers it one of his best.
Of course.
He loved it.
Clue Gallagher was great.
Yeah.
Like that whole thing, like he fucking commanded every fucking thing when
Yeah.
he came in there. He was like, all right, everybody's gonna do work except me.
Yeah,
Great,
pretty much.
good,
Yeah.
break. I was like, wait, no. Man, they went for that cop's legs.
Yeah.
But okay, so all right, Jose, let's we've kind of been doing this a little longer, so let's go ahead and kind of wrap this thing up, my guy.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we do sorry, not ladies and gentlemen, but like everyone in between. Ghouls and goblins. This is where we fucking like this is actually part of the show where we actually cover our villain.
Villano.
Our villain, we actually rate our villain. We actually do rate our villain. As you know, we do cinema villains by rating, of course, by 3 caveats. They are the motive,
The motive.
the drip,
The trip.
and the threat level.
Threat level.
We will go into this with these categories. We combine our scores, and we will determine if the villain itself belongs in the villain's dome.
And if they're good enough to get into a villain VIP.
So, but this movie really didn't have a villain per se.
No.
So we're in a different situation. Now, when we started this, me and Jose, before we started the show, this episode at least, we wondered to ourselves, like, hey, who's our favorite? Like, do we have a favorite zombie in this? Like, when we do zombie movies, we're always going to have that one favorite zombie. And take away from this, we have 3 candidates. Tarman,
Yep.
Freddy,
Yep.
and obviously Trash.
Trash, yeah.
As like being the key zombies here, right? Mm-hmm. But after watching this movie, and a case could be made for Freddy, because oh my god,
Yeah.
the back half, yeah,
Yeah.
it's always going to be Tarman.
Yeah, no, Tarman
It's
is
always
the
Tarman.
iconic zombie of this movie.
It's always Tarman.
He's on the movie cover. He is just, yeah, it's him.
It's always going to be him. Oh yeah, his jacket does say "fuck you."
Yeah, see?
Nice.
And if you watch the TV version, it says television version.
Ha! Hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. So obviously it's Tarman. So let's go ahead and like rate. Now we say Tarman's our zombie here, but also since there are zombies, we're not just going to rate We're not just going to rate our favorite zombie. We're actually going to rate the zombies in this movie. And going forward, anytime we do a zombie movie, we're not rating our one zombie. We are going to rate the zombies in this movie.
Yeah.
And obviously have their own category. So, going forward, okay, Jose, we haven't done this in a minute, so I got to keep us honest.
Let's go.
Quickly, your favorite cinema villain moment?
Oh, it's when he eats suicide.
That one?
Yeah, pulled back the curtain, turned around, brains, chomp.
Okay. My favorite villain moment? Probably, and goes back to just the zombies. Probably, it's definitely Freddy.
Oh, we're talking about all. I thought we were just talking about Tarman. No, all in all.
All in all, yeah.
Oh no, it's send more paramedics.
Yeah, send more cops.
Yeah.
Those are mine.
Because those that is
My favorite. So my favorite Tarman scene.
Yeah.
Would probably be is him popping out his first appearance.
Okay. Yeah, me favorite Tarman's eating suicide.
Yeah.
Favorite overall zombie scene. Yeah, them calling motherfuckers.
Yeah, and
CB radios. Yeah.
I think my favorite overall zombie scene would probably be that, like probably either like send more cops or Freddy fucking being like super fucking like Tina, I love you. Let me eat your brains. It was just kind of cool.
Which, spoiler alert, happens in part 2.
He eats a brain?
Yeah, because part 2 is kind of like a weird remake because it's the same fucking cast.
Huh.
And like
Okay,
he
I guess I
actually
know
does. He actually does. He's like, please, Tina. And Tina's like, okay, then. And she just lets him eat him.
Okay, I guess I'm playing that after this. But
Yeah, it's weird. The part 2 is kind of not as good.
No, nothing is going to be as good as this.
Yeah. I would argue part 3 is better than part 2.
Okay.
But yeah, but anyway.
Word. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. So, the motive. What you put down?
So here's a weird thing about zombies. Their motives, they just want to eat.
Yep.
These just want to eat brains. So I'm going to just say a 2.5. There's just basic zombie stuff.
So, I gave him a 3.
Okay.
The reason why I gave it a 3, and I was going to give it higher, because of the explanation. Mm-hmm. The explanation on why they were doing it.
That's right. You know what? No, I've got to change my score quick to 3.
Yeah.
They actually have a reason.
They actually have a reason. Not like your typical zombie, you're right.
They like,
they just eat and just eat.
Because
Like-
that's what they do.
My thing is, if a zombie movie is going to give me an information on why the zombies are doing what they're doing, then I will judge accordingly to that. I will score according to that. If it's not and they're just like eating, then yeah, it's going to be a low score because it's just that's not a motive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now the drip. Now this is a weird category because they're dead. They don't care about how they look. However, we at Cinema Villains, we do. So I actually take it upon myself to think about it as take this thing when we're talking about zombies, how the zombies look, their fear factor, if you will.
I'm going by Tarman on this one, and I'm going to say a 4. Because he is fucking frightening.
So I gave them a 4.5. I originally gave them a 3.
Okay.
Because I thought about how the other zombies looked compared to that. But then two things struck out. Tarman and Old Girl on the Table.
Yeah. Those were great, yeah.
They were great. So I was like, I'll give them a 4.5.
And Trash was probably cool, too.
Trash was
weird.
Trash was...
Well, she had like a fucking face. That's what
Trash was like her jaw just being unhinged.
She looks like she didn't get eaten, though. That's my only problem with Trash.
That's like she got bit, and that's kind of like it was weird.
Yeah.
Because it was like, yo, everybody else got bit, and like Scud and Suicide didn't fucking turn into zombies at all.
Yeah.
And they're eating brains.
Right.
But she got bit, and she should have been... Why did she get turned out of all of a sudden? So that's... I didn't like how she looked.
Right.
I didn't care for how she looked. But, like, Tarman and the fucking other zombie fucking raised the bar on how zombies look. Especially Tarman's greasy ass.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, threat level.
These zombies are a fucking 5.
Yep. That's exactly what I have. No explanation.
Because they can't die unless you burn them. And then if you burn them, you just make more zombies.
You're making more zombies.
So, yeah, they're fucked. Me and Shag were talking about this. Like, you'd have to freeze them.
You literally have to freeze them and keep them frozen.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. Like, just how they were contained in the fucking containers. Like how Tarman was contained in the containers. That's the only way you'll be able to make sure there's no more zombies after that.
That or you would have to dissolve them. Maybe acid. But
even then, acid still gives up that steam that goes up into the air.
Yeah, so I don't know. Or like burn them into a dome. I don't know. It's weird.
Like burn them, even then, kind of burn them into like the dome, but the dome's burning. Damn, we did not mention that part where.
Oh yeah, shout out to Frank who just went out like a G. He's like, I'm not going to become a zombie.
Yeah, Frank's like, I'm not going to live like this.
He starts up the crematory, starts, kisses his wife goodbye essentially by kissing his wedding ring.
Kissing his wedding ring, and then like hops into the fucking
fire.
Hops into the fire and closes the shit and just burns. But then I just realized too, I was like, wait, that's just more smoke going in the air.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, no, they blew up the town.
Yeah.
So none of that matters.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, and newsflash, everybody dies. Everybody fucking dies.
Yeah, because of the damn bomb. Yeah.
Yep.
No survivors in this one.
Not at all. None. Zero. But which is kind of funny because now you say part 2.
Like I said, it's literally a remake. Part 1 doesn't matter, and like the same actors are in it. It's Frank and Freddy again.
Oh, nice.
They're just grave robbers in this one.
Oh no.
And they accidentally stumble upon the gas.
Oh no.
That's literally it.
Okay, nice. But yeah, no, and then so these zombies,
Although I will say real quick, it has one of my favorite scenes.
What's up?
Where they call and a zombie answers the phone. They're like, "Hey, we need help." And the zombie's like, "Where are you at?" And I think it's the dude who plays Ernie. I think he's in it too. He grabs the phone. He's like, "Excuse me, who's president?" He's like, "Eisenhower." He just hangs up the phone. Yeah, they're dead.
That's part 2?
Yeah, that's part 2.
Okay, I gotta watch part 2.
He's just like, clink, yeah, they're dead.
I was like, hold on, who's president? He's like, Eisenhower?
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah.
Your parents are dead.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much that shit, yeah.
Like, your parents are dead.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, so,
okay.
As far as villain
Return of the Living Dead. They're not coming to the zone because we don't need no motherfuckers getting ate.
But we can
put the motherfuckers outside in their own. They're on the patio.
We have magic motherfuckers that'll tell them, "Hey, stop eating and control."
Because you got
We're just letting Tarman in. That's it.
We're gonna let Tarman in.
We let Tarman in,
being a representative.
And he's gonna, and he's.
I'm putting them zombies outside, bro.
And he's magically. Shang Tsung got him.
Bro,
wait, Shang Tsung. Who's magic in our? Shang Tsung and Lo Pan got that motherfucker.
Yeah, Shang Tsung, Lo Pan, and Shang Tsung, Lo Pan, but dog, I'm telling you, I'm putting them motherfuckers outside.
Yeah.
They got a patio.
Tarman gets in. Tarman gets in VIP as far as I'm concerned.
No.
Yeah.
For zombie purposes?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Like, I got nothing against Tarman not being that.
Yeah.
But my thing
But
is,
the
like,
rest of the zombies, yeah.
like, I'm like, nah, bro. Like,
Nah, y'all motherfuckers ain't in.
He represents y'all.
Yeah.
He represents y'all.
Exactly.
As a whole.
Mm-hmm.
So.
He's carrying y'all's flag, so y'all are good to go.
He's like, Return of the Living Dead. But yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it for us tonight and this afternoon or whenever you listen to this.
Damn, we went long. My bad. But hey, you got music lessons. You got 4th of July lessons.
This is a holiday episode. We can go over a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's all right. I want to say thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you for listening,
always.
especially if you stuck this long. We love you.
Yeah, we love you. Thank you for so long. For passing the time. Definitely come by. Like, we'll see you guys next time for Jose and Shag, myself. We will catch you guys next time.
Peace out. We love you. Take care of yourselves.